Fine, whatever. Take it back.
He's in another pot, Phil.
He's a real gambler. Why are you laughing?
I knew you had skills.
Because you
Is
know
that what it is? Skills when you kill it and eat it. That's skills.
Why are you laughing?
You entertained me.
Yeah, and you know that he isn't a gambler. So.
Oh, he folded though, Phil.
What a shocker.
Wasn't what I was looking for.
Todd's a legend to be 3.3% native.
I'm looking for proof, buddy.
Native, Phil. Do you think there's any chance that's correct?
Yeah, but I need.
Yeah, there's a
her
chance.
mom.
Oh, okay.
We all have like huge I'm like Polish and Irish. And
Well, that's hard to believe.
You could use 23andMe. They're a company that takes a blood sample and tells you all your ancestry. It's like $100.
I don't know if you understand a lot about me, Alec, but something like that seems like more work than I'm going to be willing to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it tells you every single aspect of your history, your DNA. It's pretty cool. It's fascinating. Then you could like enter your information into a database, and they tell you all the other people that match up with you that could be like relatives that have also done the sequence. It's pretty cool.
I wonder how somebody came up with that company idea.
I think it's what's his name? Peter Diamandis does a lot of that stuff, right?
Who's Peter Diamandis? Do you know who Peter Diamandis is? Thank you. That's why I like you. All these other geniuses all know everything.
I only know certain things about certain fields.
Do you know who Peter Diamandis is?
I don't.
Thank you.
I know everything, and I do not know who Peter Diamandis is.
Yeah,
Ask him if he knows who he is.
He started Singularity University with Ray Kurzweil. He's in Silicon Valley.
I know.
Your neck of the woods.
No.
And you know everything.
And I
You know
heard
everything.
Therefore, it must be made up.
Yeah, we're calling bullshit. We are calling bullshit on Torelli.
I only know a little bit about certain things, but
What's the bet?
250.
250?
Yeah.
check.
So, Kate, what's the most interesting Supreme Court case that you were involved with?
Jesus, Phil, leave her alone, man.
Yeah, she really hates it when we talk to her on air.
About law.
Can you get those cards back?
I worked on a big one right before I quit that was about a technology that allowed people to basically TiVo over-the-air signals. A copyright infringement case. Super interesting, but probably only if you're versed in copyright law, so...
Or if you're Peter Diamandis, maybe.
I think Supreme Court politics are very fascinating, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Law is really interesting to me too. It's like a game.
But especially the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Hello,
You
Gavin.
were a lawyer before. When did you quit?
I left 9 months ago.
Oh wow, cool.
What happened? Sippl didn't 3-bet you.
I've learned my lesson about betting Gavin. Just shoved
That's
on
cool.
me. Shoved on me twice. I decided
You decided not to 3-bet him this
it's a
time.
pattern. It's an official pattern. 3-bet you in your short
That's
stack
sweet.
and you just shove. It's so rude. Supposed to cower away, or
I think I've only done it twice on the show, and it's to you both times.
Check. Your colleagues thought you were crazy.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Kind of nice to have a really good first season so that all the people
Good way
that
to
I
go.
lost. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, smart.
And they don't understand variance, so they just say that I'm bad.
Yeah, like, wow.
You were almost the player of the year, is that correct?
Yeah. Finished in second.
That's so epic, yeah.
Phil's never been the player of the year in the World Poker Tour.
No. And WSOP have finished second
Todd's
player
never,
of the year
Todd's
three
never
times.
Been, Todd's never been the player of the year in the World Poker
Three
Tour.
times.
I've never
second.
cashed in the World Poker Tour.
Alec Torelli's never been the player of the year in the
Really?
World Poker Tour.
I was close. All I had to do was finish ninth.
But old
one
G.
year.
Smith has.
Well, I had player of the year locked up in the World Series of Poker unless Merson won the main event.
Yeah. That was a pretty bad
if
beat.
he finished second, I win it.
I forgot about
So
that.
sick.
Really? I mean, are you kidding me?
That's pretty ridiculous.
One year in 07, I won it by they had two sets of rules. I won it by two sets of rules.
Speaking
and they
of
gave it to
Merson
Madsen.
too, though, by the way, I played with him at Maryland Live, and he gives a lot more action than Torelli.
He really does.
Yeah.
Plays well too.
Merson will win could win all the money, but he's going to give lots of action.
Right.
If he beats you, you're like, okay, good game.
Just wanted to point that out, that he does give more action than Alec does.
Yeah, I might believe that.
Everybody gives more action than Alec.
Sorry.
Flush. All he ever has
He
is
plays
like
well too.
the only one who can get Alec on tilt is Cantu.
Can't do that.
The night's young. I think I could get him on tilt.
Maybe.
I could do it.
Cantu can get him on tilt because
Well,
Cantu will
somebody
fire,
who knows everything should be able to
dark
do
bet, do all
just
those
about
things.
Cantu has a
Yeah.
playing style that's...
He
yeah.
can confuse you.
Cantu
His
for
playing
sure.
style is designed to, and so is mine, to mess up all the A-level players and double A's.
Cantu has
double A.
We do that.
Style.
It doesn't make sense for the A-level players. They're just like, well, how do they win?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but...
Of course you don't.
That's my goal now.
Of course you don't. Only the triple A's really understand.
some, but thank you.
How good it is.
So Alec's not a triple A?
That's the cool thing about poker, is that the people that
What level is Alec?
don't understand can't understand what you're doing.
A or double A, but there's like only 140 in the world that are there. Like, but he's steady. He's steady.
That's awesome. I'm really happy.
He's steadier than Cantu, so
How
he'll
do you
win
know
more money.
How do you know the
Cantu
double A?
can get
Just do they
absurd,
wear it
like
on
when
their
he's,
T-shirt or something?
Yeah, it's only, I don't know, Phil has the category memorized.
Is there a list? How do you know the double A?
I will tell you this much: all the great players know who they are. We know who each other is. So that was.
Oh, kind of like Mensa?
There's a lot of not great players that know who they are too. That's why poker exists.
There are a lot of. When I took a lot of heat, when they were making fun of me, the 3 or 4 other guys that were in my league all knew.
Do you guys have a website you log into?
Nope.
You should make that, or maybe you should add that to rogersippl.com.
I think it's probably a Facebook group or something. Double A poker players.
All right, I found it.
Oh, you found-
That only took 2 hours.
He's still in.
you found your DNA online? Oh. Well, they do look like they could be 3% here.
No, he's not. She is.
Yeah, but she is, yeah.
Wait a minute, that's not her.
It's
Or
not
that-
her.
Hang
Oh,
on.
great.
No, that is her. I'm sorry.
It's like hugging the tree and go, oh, well, maybe it was that.
Here's the other one.
So who's... Is that on Doyle's side? or
Yes.
on Doyle's? That's on Doyle's side.
Could be at my mom's side too, but she's racist and won't admit it. She told us when we were kids, don't ever admit to anyone that you're part Indian.
And then he tried to get a scholarship, and they said, "There's no record of this."
Yeah.
Been denying this your whole life.
These records have been suppressed by someone. I'll send it to Gavin so he'll shut up.
Who's on? Cate.
There's even a description.
I did not appreciate you saying I was full of shit. All right? Don't think I didn't hear that just because I didn't immediately mention it.
Cherokee.
But I didn't appreciate
It
that.
doesn't even say half or third or anything.
No, she's
See, Phil, I'll let him know if I don't
She's
appreciate
100%.
something.
Right. You should be able to
Yes,
open
you
a
will.
casino.
I can.
Yeah, Cherokee.
You can join the Cherokee tribe if you're 1%.
Do the Cherokee Nation, do they have a casino?
Yes.
We could
So
open up a
basically, you
branch.
could get involved with casinos. If you didn't already have all the money, you'd probably look into that.
Is that a 7 ounce? No, it's just
Nine
ounce.
ounce.
No, I was going to lose a lot of money on that hand. I mean, a lot of money.
Finally got over that other pot. Eh? You
That
know,
would have been,
now
a,
you
would
go
have been a
easy.
favor too, I think. Well, for sure on the flop. A lot of money was going in.
I'm ready to stack all these chips in, so someone can have all of this. All of this can be.
Yeah, I
But
thought
it's
that.
just
I thought that. I checked an 8, so that's why
Yeah.
I was. Yeah.
Shut up.
I thought that you wouldn't bet against me that much, so I checked.
You're ready just to start shoving them?
I would bet there against a lot of
I
people
am
too.
totally in the mood.
But then I was
Just
like,
gonna let you know that.
I think it's good for you to check overpays.
Like you
So-
doubled up to me last night, you can do it
I
again.
just,
I didn't play against you last night.
It's not a good
really
spot for you to
excited.
bet against me.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, some other guy said.
No,
That was the guy that looked like Gavin.
It's hard to win. And
Some
I,
other guy.
I have a hard time imagining you confuse me with somebody else.
Check your phone to see if,
Well,
if I sent to the right number.
In Oklahoma, no, y'all look alike.
Who was sitting there last night?
Not listening. Yeah, selective hearing, you know.
Maybe it was this morning.
Yeah.
It's like
like the
racial
man on
slur
the
I
top.
gave you.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
What happened to the guy the marriage counselor guy? He
He's
couldn't
here.
make it today?
He's over here somewhere.
Oh, he's still in the tournament.
Yeah, he was doing good.
You gave Torelli the seat instead of because he was in the tournament? Yeah. Good choice. The guy played every hand in the dark.
Well, let's get him.
This guy checks top pair every river when he's beaten. Good choice. It's really great for the game to see all these small pots.
Phil, I'm putting the straddle on, so let me come back.
Yeah, don't worry.
You declare war on me?
It's hard to bet.
I think there is a current war. Isn't
I
it?
didn't declare it.
Called by
It's hard to get. Yeah.
She just gave you the evil eye war, I think.
I don't know. You call it one. I call it crush.
No, no one in poker would ever call it
I call it
ace-high
crush.
on board of sixes and fives.
Yeah, I thought you
You
might.
have a
Yeah.
crush on Todd. That is
Thought
so
about that.
sweet.
No,
I
between them.
wouldn't know anyway.
Between them two.
Wait, between Phil and or Todd?
Against
Between Todd.
I said her and Todd.
I believe that. Oh.
I'm glad to see how much everyone roots for me. I won a pot and it was dead freaking quiet. Like somebody died.
Congratulations, Todd.
Thank you.
Wow, Cate must be stuck. The frequency of pots has gone way up since she lost that
That's why I
hand.
make decisions.
We all do. You're at least just a natural, normal occurrence for you too.
I think what she's saying is that's not how she thinks.
Really? She's denying tiltedness?
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Not yet. Okay, now.
Chippy, come to Tiger Jam this weekend.
Tiger Jam? Oh.
What?
It's a charitable event.
Yeah.
You never heard of it?
I have.
It's where all the pussies hang out.
What is it?
Tiger Jam.
I MC the event Friday night.
Is it a
Tiger.
poker?
No, yeah, what is it
Cuban.
anyway?
Tiger, Mark Cuban, Chris Paul if he's... Well, he probably won't make it. He's still in the playoffs. But there'll be a lot of really fun people there.
A poker tournament?
Yeah. Where?
That's awesome.
It's $10,000 buy, but then you get VIP passes for the concert the next day.
And it's just all for charity?
All for charity. Yeah.
Good for you. That's cool.
It's a fun weekend.
A lot of money.
Yeah, we'll probably
For
raise
charity.
at least $1 million in the charity.
Yeah, $10,000.
Most events I do pick up at least $1 million in a night.
Right.
Boom. Let's do it.
That's your MC fee? $1 million?
No, but I do charge for a lot of them. Almost all of them.
So is Poker Crush Law? Yeah. I guess we have a good year too. It's easy to say.
Yeah. And I'm never gonna make it 420.
Alright, players register for this.
Yeah, the cap is a lot lower, yeah, for sure. But you're never going to have as much freedom as you are being a lawyer. So,
If you do table 28,
you know,
you'll be playing on table 13.
that's the trade-off for sure.
If you do table 38, you'll be playing on table 22.
Yeah, it's a lot to give
All
up
the
in
tables are
a way.
nine
And
times.
then that's,
This is
it
the
makes
final
sense in a lot of
event
ways, but it's not an easy
of
decision.
the
Yeah.
series. 125 money, no.
Especially because you spend so
Phil,
much time
that's the
being a
young
lawyer,
man that
right?
played with us earlier.
Yeah.
You're like pot committed, you know. Like bet half your stack on the flop and then fold. But, I mean, no,
Nice.
it's tough.
What's your name?
Brunson,
Yes, sir.
where did Gavin go?
He went-
Bud?
No, he's in the back. Not yet, but stick
Such
around.
a beautiful.
Let's play darts.
Like darts?
Darts are way more fun.
2,800 total.
She needs another.
Felicia? Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, Phil.
Where's Felicia?
I know you got me. But I'm going to suck out on you.
Please.
Ace King ship.
Thank you.
That's good. I got 2 live cards. Watch them hit. Watch them hit. They kind of hit. Oh, bummer.
I like the door card.
Good for you. Okay, I'm going to be
Stack
right
fill
back.
that hand if he calls.
Ship, you need money?
Save my
I
seat.
have king jack.
You need money?
Yeah, how much you got left?
Diamonds.
Todd, what do we got here?
You got 5 in your pocket?
What do you want to buy in for, Ship?
Just 5.
I'm sure we have 5.
Yeah? There you go.
Sippl, I want to tell you right now what your credit limit is, okay?
Wait, you still owe me?
Now, I'm just going to tell you, like everybody has a credit limit,
I don't have
right?
any money. It's 'cause
What
I
is
owe
this
it to
credit
you.
limit?
His credit limit, he has a credit limit. You want to know what it is? It's not 1 million.
want half
'cause
of
we'll
it?
give him more
You
than
want
that.
5,000?
It's not
Yeah.
2
Not
million.
10, 5.
You want 5?
Shippy, your credit limit is 33 million.
33 mil?
Is that enough? Like
That'll do it.
33 million credit limit, okay? I figure that's good.
We got a little something on that.
You're
What do you want?
happy.
She's behind you.
Ah, shite.
Everybody has a credit limit.
Can you get the same thing just straight at the kettle?
Should I tell everybody what their credit limit is?
Kettle.
Oh, what a needle on Gavin if I do this. Oh my God, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, give me next round maybe.
You want me to do it, G
Bring one
Smith,
this
or should I shut up?
Bring him one
care
this
that
time.
much.
Anyway.
Yeah, bring kind of fun.
Same like him.
Did I just ask
sorry.
Gavin permission to tease him? Wow. Yes or no, Gavin?
No.
You said you didn't care that much, but now it turned to no. Smart man, by the way. I had something special designed for you. It's a shame that I can't tease you. You're the only one that is in the untouchables. You and Cate are the only ones I can't tease.
Why can't you tease Cate?
what the hell are you gonna tease?
I know, Kate's like, so.
She's a freaking lawyer.
150.
She's humble and sweet. And you can't tease Kate. It's not nice.
Humble, sweet,
Yeah.
really, really smart. She's wicked smart. She's beautiful. What are you gonna say? How do you tease her? Like, what do you say?
Yeah, you look. You don't get a vote with the fans.
I mean, the tease is
you don't
like
get a vote with the fans.
the tease is like, oh, you're too good looking. Like, that's not much of a tease.
Is it the same reasons for Gavin?
Little different reasons.
All right, once again, 9 big players. We're going to start here in just a couple minutes. You should be making your way to your tables. We did redraw a couple of your tables. If you drew 28, you're playing on 13. If you drew 38, you're playing on 22. All the tables are as advertised. Cards stay here 2 minutes.
Okay. Why can't I tease G. Smith? He takes it a little too, he's a little too sensitive, takes it a little too personally. That's why. That's why he said no, he didn't want to be teased.
Yeah.
You gotta know your
It's
customer.
not good. It's not good for the fans.
Very sensitive.
Sensitive to the Phil tease. He respects me so much that the tease actually bother him.
Is that true, Gavin?
I have a lot of respect for Phil. We've had a pretty good friendship for quite a long time.
Yep.
Are you pulling out all this money to tease Matt Glantz?
Whose money do you think it is? Right now you have Matt paid back, Todd.
I paid him back. He's a liar.
Why didn't you bet him then?
I said yes. What are you talking about? And he shut up when I said that.
Thank you. And you gave Todd back the other 5.
You want to know what your credit limit is, Todd?
I already know it with you.
Yeah, your credit limit, like
Zero?
we're in the game together.
What about 2 for me?
No, your credit limit, I'm thinking in the neighborhood of 2 million, but it'd just be so much easier for you to snap pay 1.5 million. So I'm just going to go with your credit limit is 1.5 million.
You are right about the snap pay with the...
Yeah, snap pay the
Both of the
1.5. The 2, you might like, it might take you an extra like 3 days, you know.
You're right about that too.
You got to know your customers.
All right, guys. How's it going?
How to Do Loans by Phil Hellmuth.
$100, Travis.
What's Torelli's credit limit?
I would think it should be pretty good.
I would think it pretty. I mean, like, I think you don't hesitate.
I would think he's a quick. I would think he's a quick pair
If I
backer.
borrow it, I'm gonna pay you. So.
Yeah, but if I loaned you 100 million, I don't think you could pay that
Yeah,
back
but I'm
right
not
away.
gonna borrow it.
Raise
Right.
to 3.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're missing the point of like me predicting a
Yeah,
number.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. What is Torelli's credit limit, G. Smith? Like
From you?
from like, I mean, like if you're in a game with him and he's like, I need a loan, and it's a high stakes game. What do you like? You don't balk at giving him 500,000, obviously.
I'd loan him whatever I had
Bad hand.
on me.
Yeah, but you don't walk around with 500,000.
No. But I suppose if the game was big enough, you don't walk around with 2 million that you're talking about with Brunson. So
Yeah, so then, but that defeats the purpose. What's the number you would loan him? Like,
Lost 600.
whatever I had on me.
yeah, but forget that. Like if like,
She brought 2 grand.
say you're at a game and everybody's on paper.
Wrong drink, son.
What do you vouch for him?
Double kettle one straight up.
Because 500,000 is a no-brainer for him.
Sorry. I thought you
Well, I
remembered
mean, I
from
couldn't
yesterday.
vouch for 500,000 from him.
You couldn't?
I mean,
It's a lot of risk to take. You
it's
know.
not even to do with
Gavin,
risk.
you
I
can
don't
give
have
that to
500,000. Huh?
Gavin, you want a drink?
Sure.
Wait, give one to Gavin. Felicia, give one to Gavin.
Why?
Anybody else want a Greyhound?
They were
Oh,
already
sorry, I
made
pulled
and
it out
then
of
going
there.
back. What's going
That's
on?
okay. Anybody else want a Greyhound?
Raise to 150.
Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Why were there extra Greyhounds brought
Because
up?
she got the wrong drinks.
Because I don't drink girly
Straight up.
drinks.
He doesn't put fruity stuff in his drinks.
500.
I mean, if I was running the game
Shippy, we can get you whatever
and I
you
was
need, by the way.
doing the
sir.
credit, his number would be very high.
I got it. Thank you. Don't walk away.
I told you your credit limit,
As we
33 million. So I'll borrow whatever I can borrow to give to you. In fact, I already owe you 10,000.
In fact, I would loan Alec or Todd more than that.
What's my credit limit with you?
You should love Roger more.
Oh, I don't know.
It's at least as high as my credit limit.
No. Not that high.
It's funny that
You've hit your ceiling with me, Phil, so play good.
You didn't let, right now we're at 0. Oh, 5, I'm vouching for shipping.
Race.
That's not right. I loan you 1.5 million. You 5K is my limit with you. You're as cold as ice.
If you go broke, we'll negotiate.
As cold as ice to me. Cold. Ice. Cold as ice, I know.
You know I can't throw any back doors or anything.
Check. Did you check? Check. One go. Aces.
Alec, that's your tip line.
Thank you.
Yep, sure.
So what part, there's some nice courses around here. Did you get some golf in?
There's one course that's like 20 minutes away. Played it this morning.
Ooh, it's a close one. I got the Celtics.
Much better the second time around.
-2.
Is this dead? Your food?
Yeah,
Oh, you bet on the Celtics?
You got sweat.
I haven't left enough. I've been here like 10 days. I really haven't left enough.
It's pretty much right where the line is, you know.
I mean, you want to put it under here, save it?
I went to Dallas. I had some really fun. I had a lot of fun in Dallas for a couple nights.
I don't really bet that much.
We're gonna go to dinner, right?
Or no, you're not gonna eat.
I don't know, maybe.
200 again? Yeah. That's good. It's smart to have a limit. Like, keeps it fun and, you know, can't get hurt. But
I think you got a little bit of a hard one for me there, Shippers.
I do. It's not quite a war,
It feels like a war to me.
but you know,
Skirmish.
It feels like a war because you raised 3 pots.
he re-raced all
He
3.
re-raised. No, he raised 4. He called one and re-raised 3.
No, 5. Gavin moved in twice, remember?
Right?
you did. That was the real problem.
That started the skirmish.
That's what made it
700.
elevated it to the level of border skirmish.
I mean, has Sippl 3-bet Cate, Alec, or I? Like we
No,
Yeah.
3-bet me last hand.
Okay.
Several times.
Okay. All I know is Gavin threw money in 4 times.
Yeah,
Sippl
that's
3-bet
true.
him 3 times.
Gavin's like the short. Gavin has 3K.
And Gavin shoved on him twice. Snap 4 bets. And Shippy snap folded, I believe.
Yep, like a little girl. Scared little girl.
Race. 200. $275.
Since I said that, oh, we got a basket there. Since I said that, it hadn't gone well for me.
Oh yeah. Because you were up by 1, right?
Yeah.
And now you're down. Oh yeah.
But
Well, now you're down
800.
4, which is really you're down 6, right?
Yeah.
You can still win. I mean,
Yeah.
anything could happen. In there at home. So it's probably still like pretty even back.
Race. 2,000 total. Go.
Straight.
God dang it all.
No kidding. No freaking kidding.
Wow, I made a jack high flush.
I made a 7 high flush.
What is going on here? I almost entered that pot too, but
I should let you get there.
I might have bet the flop.
We all had diamonds. I had diamonds.
It's okay, I played it back.
I thought I had the jack 4 diamonds. Maybe I'm drunk.
I had 70.
I thought you might have the king.
So you probably did.
Okie dokie.
You didn't re-raise with the second nuts?
I know, I played it back.
Oh my goodness. What is
He's
going
been playing
on?
tight.
Yeah, he's been playing really tight. He's just moved in 8,000 with top pair on a flush board.
Race 200.
He's been
I
playing
said he's been
really
playing tight. No point, he's not gonna pay me.
No one's ever
He's only gonna
accused
pay me
Sippl
off with the
playing
better
tight.
hand, so it doesn't matter.
No one's ever accused Sippl of playing tight. I've accused him of winning all the money many
But
nights
not
in
playing
there.
tight.
But not by playing tight. Sometimes he loses all the money too, but
He's not gonna pay me off.
In order
Check.
to win it all, you have to be able to lose it all too.
True.
Well, how come you win every time then?
Because he's willing to gamble to lose it all.
Yeah. I lose it all.
check it. 4.
Man, where the hell did she go? No fucking idea. It's just two drinks. I don't know.
Call. Check.
Bottom pair.
I thought you had nothing and you were going to bluff on the
You had a
river.
king?
Yeah.
Good lord. Good lord.
I had you on nothing. If I thought you had a pair, I would have just raised.
I haven't counted all the money out for you. How can you not win that money?
You would have called it, I know. I know. I just thought I
So
thought you
bad.
have Jack Queen and you're going to bluff the
He
river.
has third nuts. He doesn't raise me on the river. You don't jack me back.
Yeah, but I
Second
was
nuts.
trapping.
Second nuts.
Jeez.
Third nuts, I would have played better. You're not paying me off, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, he was going to fold for the last 1,800.
He would.
Throw it right in the muck.
Right into the muck ski.
Kind of throwing that in a little angry.
I've been waiting for a drink for 2 hours. I'm starting to get DTs.
Yeah.
Oh, shippy. I should have shipped you on the turn. You might fold.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I'm about 90% sure you don't fold.
So eager to
'Cause I
go
could
to
have
the
a
vault
draw.
and get the money and come back and
Everybody's
No.
win every hand.
I don't know what happened. She got mad or whatever. We'll pay for those 2 drinks. We don't care about the money. Well, actually one, because she only took 1 back.
You didn't have to take that back. I mean, I get to eventually.
That's what I'm saying. I'll pay for him anyway. Just let her bring him drinks.
I meant for her to leave both of them.
Any time you
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
I missed that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, you flopped it. Wow.
Phil made it
I
250.
flopped the super straight too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, you flopped the super straight. That's brutal.
They're very cleverly slow players. Most of the guys win.
Can we call again?
Really?
Six.
I think she went to get your real drink.
She got the wrong drinks, but then
Yeah, but
I
she
don't know
took
where
a long
she's
time
been.
to come
She-
back.
See, is she,
600.
Only vodka.
somebody,
straight up.
did she go on break or something?
I don't think we have kettle up here, so she's.
Oh, he's saying they don't have kettle up
We don't
here,
have
so she probably
kettle
went down to
right
get
here
it.
in their little bar area, so they're gonna have to go down and get.
So I drank it before all day. I think she went on break or something.
No, she would say so. I don't want to play this bad, Phil. I'm gonna let you have it.
Please.
There's no 7-8.
There she is. You forgot about us? Oh, they don't have kettle one up here. Okay.
Do you have any straws?
Huh? Just put it on my bill, yeah.
Do you have any straws or stirrers or anything?
And bring some stirrers too. And just put it on my bill.
You usually drink straight. Why do you gotta stir it?
Because she
It got watered down by taking so long to
milk,
get
she
here.
put ice.
Too much ice is out.
Straight
there.
ice, though.
Yeah.
Who's in the commentary booth? Cantu? I know you're disappointed, Cantu. I feel weakness. I know you would call.
That's hilarious.
Good bet.
Oh, you were right, Phil. There was weakness.
Only because he needled me about playing tag.
There was weakness,
What do you
Phil.
think?
You were right.
You showed one?
You showed the 9 of hearts.
I
couldn't
don't think
be
that's
queen
kettle
nine.
even.
Smells, huh?
He's not raising you with queen 9 there.
I don't think those are bullshit. on that
Well, I'm
one.
definitely not
not
calling with queen nine. Yeah.
I marked queen too.
I had ace-8. But if he's bluffing me, I feel like there's a meta game going on.
You had ace what?
Ace-8.
We led the turn
Have
with
you?
ace-8.
No, of course you didn't have it.
Yeah. I thought maybe I'd get you to fold.
But I saw him reaching for chips, that's why I folded.
Him? He's capable of anything. And
I didn't see him reaching for chips.
He knows he's not going to have a lot longer to play on the
didn't
show.
even move
so
until the
he has to get all
afternoon.
his moves in now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I just don't want to be
He
stuck
says he
between,
saw you reaching
between
for
you
chips.
chips.
You
think
reached
he
down
saw
and
me
got the 2 chips and I got you.
No,
All this bullshit he needs to stop. You did not see him reaching for chips.
Of course he did.
He didn't reach for chips.
He did, then he stopped himself. He
my
realized,
gosh.
oh, what am I doing? Let me hold on.
I needed him to fold for me to win.
Then he reached for the chips.
If he calls, I'm like, fuck, I gotta fold.
Yeah, I should have followed through there.
It's hard to follow through.
No, I mean I didn't go with my read.
Yeah.
Haven't you built your entire career on going with your reads?
Correct. But I also thought
You're
if he bluffs me here,
14-time
I'm going to be
world
even more
champion.
mad at him.
You're a
and
14-time world champion.
I'm going to have to like take more aggressive
Todd
action.
has at least another 25,000 in his pocket that he'll probably loan you.
Gavin, he has his biggest wins when he lets people run over him. You don't understand.
That's true. I've won my biggest amounts of money.
I know. These idiots don't know that.
That's a true story. When I let people run me over, that's when I have my biggest wins.
Actually, I shouldn't have told everybody. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have shown that?
Maybe not.
Why?
I already thought you were making a move, and I thought, wow, why would he do that? But I don't blame you. You're trying to win.
I never made a move against Phil the entire time, but then he said I played tight, so I did it. I never did it. I always just like had it against him. And then he said I played really tight, so I was like, well.
Yeah, I told Cantu I should have pulled the trigger on that one. I'm sure you had some outs, though.
Yeah, of course. I had outs. Yeah, obviously.
Probably not that many, though.
Yeah, Cantu will be disappointed in you.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Played a hand yesterday where Cantu raises, some guy calls, someone re-raises, I re-raise, and Cantu like is in for 150, and he's just like ripping on me that he didn't go all in for 12K. The pot's like, he has no money in the pot. And I'm like, he was so upset that he didn't go with his read.
Here, don't worry
He
about
has
it.
some
Here,
good
these
reads.
are clean. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't want to
He's not afraid to go.
Oh,
with
you
them
want
at
to
all.
There's a 225.
Got to give him credit for that.
You got to give him credit.
He's willing to be wrong, and he's willing to be, you know, right a lot of the time too. He had.
Man, I had you. Why did I lay that down? I was thinking I could get you later, but there's not enough time. That's my always thought process is I'm going to get that person later, and I always do, but then I get to play with them 7 more hours, you know?
Yeah, the show's
This could be your last show.
unfair. Oh man.
400.
Well, especially if they were to take your ultimatum and pick Torelli over
There's
you,
one.
Yeah.
and have you not come back, then the show could
I don't know.
easily just go off the air.
I don't know if I'm gonna hold it down for Poker Night in America. And my 5,000 Twitter followers probably not gonna get us too far.
You better shut up, Gavin.
Gonna write it
He's
in
gonna
me.
bar us
Thank
too.
you.
No. Maybe you. I won't get barred.
Gavin's not getting fired.
Gavin's not good for it. Even though he just knits it up.
I noticed you didn't say or Todd.
I'm like the loosest player at the table. It's incredibly.
I guess I'm on the list. I'm on the border.
You got to step it up a little bit, Todd. That's all.
Gotta step
Because
more
you
up.
have it. You have it. You're so clever. You're not showing enough of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gambling at all. Backdoor flushes and straights and all kinds of stuff. Gut shot.
No.
Gut shot, yeah. Don't forget the gut shot with the king.
The speed side.
I'm afraid I'm going to get barred. I toned it down. I let you have it 2 days ago, and you got mad. Now I found out you had the power to bar me. Terrified to say
There's
anything.
the 150.
It's not a democracy on Poker Night in America.
Nice hand, Phil.
The
Idiot.
funny thing is, too, when the show started, Phil wasn't even part of it. He was too much of a prima donna and wanted to make sure the show was going to have some sort of success before he'd even show up to a damn event. He wouldn't even take the phone calls. And all of a sudden now he's the man?
You have just a grain of truth in what you said, as usual. That's it, about a grain.
500.
Yeah, bad move against you, Torelli. I knew it too. I saw it in you. I
know,
have to
you
if
were
I want to
thinking-
be, I have to be AAA against you. Otherwise, I can't beat you. You're gonna always make your little A moves, and I just have
you
to
gotta
AAA
go
it.
up to the double A's.
Yeah, if I don't double A or
When you were
AAA.
thinking, I was like, shit, I'm gonna lose a lot of money this hand. You didn't fold right away.
Yeah, and you're gonna get snap called for 3,200 on the river. Because if I study that long and call, I'm not
Yeah,
calling the
that's
river.
what I was thinking.
That's
I was
just
like,
snappy.
I
But
don't know
that's
if
a
I'm
decision
gonna-
for the whole hand.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
you
if I
might
was gonna
fire. You're
pull
gonna
the
fire
trigger.
it.
I'm probably gonna pull the trigger on the river.
You're definitely pulling the trigger.
81, 10, 20.
If you looked me up with ace-8, I'd be really
She's
impressed.
eventually going to do it.
One thing if you have a set, fine.
How do you think I won 20 million playing Hold'em?
Yeah, no,
If she wants to stay, she wouldn't want
I've been impressed
Maybe you've
before,
never
but
seen
not
it.
in, I'd be impressed, for sure. A tough call with ace-8.
She did what she did.
Just read.
Yeah.
But it'll do eventually going to go settle this out, you know?
You just said you'd won 20 million playing Hold'em, and actually Sippl next to you scoffed.
It's gotta be in the neighborhood.
He's like, oh yeah, you're like 20 million.
But there was chances of making
Yeah, he scoffed because he makes that every time he takes
Right.
one company.
Right.
Probably.
He's like, I don't
20
care.
million, what's that?
I'm fresh out of companies to take public, though.
The one? Yeah, of course.
He's not allowed to start another company.
Yeah, I mean, without them, they
Right. Can't even start one.
Do you have anything in the works?
Yeah.
No. Hey, are you listening?
He's not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
His wife won't let him start another company.
Oh, really?
My wife will leave me.
And like, if he can only make, say, 100 million off starting another company, but he can lose 500 million if his wife leaves him.
He's on the board.
That's an easy decision, right?
I don't think he's only thinking about the finances. He's been married this long. I think he's...
No, it's entirely a financial decision.
Check.
After 34 quick years of marriage.
They can take it. That would make the game more interesting.
But then where does that take you?
500.
If you win in the saddle,
You make it a smaller sum.
then
Raise 1,000.
Yeah, so
and then you're
there's...
at a kind of, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, so how do you bring the money is the question. And they're gonna say,
500 to
they can play with it again. Whatever's left. That way the money never leaves the table till it's gone completely. So they play, they lost 3-4K, they can come back and play with it again. I think that's probably a good way to do it.
some of them.
Huh?
They don't have to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
They have to buy it for sure.
That was all in.
Yeah. I don't know what they do.
About 2,075. Cool. Three players, one's all in. Check. $28.75.
Did you see how thrilled you made my buddy there yesterday? He was posting on his Facebook, and
You got a full house, Dad?
it was a big
No,
deal.
you probably got me.
Oh, that's got top pair with a queen.
No, you got me.
Shippy for the trippy.
No kidding.
I guess
Was that an end
I
today?
don't have to rush to my money.
this is a mistake.
There won't be a hand today.
It's not that interesting, really.
No,
I think I did.
I think your fans deserve to see hands where you make mistakes,
They
so that
do.
they know that you can make mistakes too.
Yeah, they do. Last hand I made a mistake.
Cantu gets him messed up, but I can mess up Torelli. I messed him up too with the ace-8 bet, but I didn't follow through. I didn't follow through.
I was the one that played
I got
that
him to
one.
raise me,
I was one to play that one the worst. I folded the queen.
and I
on the flop.
didn't follow through.
How many queens were in that deck?
That queen deuce of clubs. I figured I'd bet in two callers.
I
All the
did
queen
not
deuces and
follow
figured out-
through,
Yeah,
and I
I
limped early.
I don't blame you. I wonder.
Option.
I think Cantu on my stack would have studied Hemden Hod, called you, and snapped 3,200 on the river.
Cantu, I might not have made it. 2006. Tough to get it through against Cantu.
Cut.
I had a few opportunities yesterday, but I didn't. Check.
200. Raise. Total 6.
Other one's yours too, though.
What the heck is going on here? Here they go.
Interesting.
Good. Oh, players all in.
You're good.
I'm cold. I need some hot tea. Yeah. You want a drink?
Yeah, double kettle one.
Same thing, one more. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Double kettle one.
That's not down to you.
Oh no. Well, you could go with
Overtime.
OT, right?
Hot tea.
That's your only
Oh,
chance.
just give me a lot of sweet alone.
No. If the
Sweet.
if Boston were to score 3, they'd. There's typically supposed to beat some more
That's
fouls and
not
stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 11 points in 20 seconds.
Yeah,
She
for
said you
sure.
have to go
But
to
overtime's a
I don't
great
care what
shot
she
for
said,
you.
that's
Then you
what
have a
I
huge
want.
edge. Because they're home.
I wonder what they put.
You know, overtime's
Turn
very
off or
likely
something?
too, right? 20 seconds left with the ball.
Burning the shit out of me right now.
I mean,
Is that full day?
Thanks, sorry.
I wonder what the line is here actually. I mean, you're sliced up. You're a dog for sure.
Raise to 150.
I'm surprised they do that shit. Because you know he just...
Shippy making a little comeback.
A little bit.
Nice.
I was getting pretty close to Mr. Phil.
All right, y'all, I'm out of here.
We were down to 1400, right? Like if I just put you in.
I know. I know.
Rebuy
I
City,
tried
you
to
told
donk
him.
off the rest
No,
of it.
but she
He
might have
wouldn't-
told him right, and they might have given her the wrong.
Like, second minute. Third minute. You wouldn't put me in. You wouldn't put me in and you had me totally drawing dead. Just
I
like you like
thought,
it.
I know, but that was a weird hand because I thought you had nothing. That's why I just called. And I know you will shove with nothing on the river every time.
I
Against me,
sometimes do.
you've done it to me a lot. I don't always call you.
I understand.
Keep that shit up, you won't be on the show anymore.
Well, you're the one who keeps warning on people.
He's got home game benefits, so
He might get barred out of that too.
no, Phil will give him a lot more leeway than the rest. That home game actually goes a long way.
They're lowering the AC, they won't do it. Fucking freezing. No, it's not cold. Oh, I hope I ain't getting sick. Shit. We got a big ride next week.
Tournament.
5,000.
Jeez.
We're playing a tournament with.
Nothing on with the tournament.
I was going. He re-tournamented her tournament play.
No, I was hoping she had queens. I don't think they fold the queens.
Good read.
I said I was hoping you had queens.
I know.
And she said, good read.
I looked you in the eyes. I looked you in the eyes and I said she doesn't have aces, so that's what I look for in that spot.
Oh, you can see the little
How do
A.
I telegraph that I don't have aces?
It's in your eyes.
Either if you're a great poker player and at least 140 people can do this, you know when you're against the nuts. His dad wrote about it in the book. That's what saved my whole life. That's why I make all those amazing laydowns on television. Because I can look somebody in the eyes and know whether they have the nuts or not. I'm not saying second nuts or third nuts, just exactly nuts. There's a look people have.
Wow.
Did you look in my eyes before you made the ace-9 call the other night?
Oh, teasing me. Okay. Did you look in my eyes before you bluffed off 3,000 to me with king high when I had trips?
It's on you. It's on
He
you.
knows.
She didn't make.
Oh, the last hand of the
She
night?
never
That
actually
one's going to
mentioned
make the
looking
cut,
at
too.
She's not making the claim.
She's not making the looking in the eye claim that you're making.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not perfect. I looked in his eyes and knew he had nothing, and I didn't follow through. So, it was there for me. It was laying in front of me. Alec's money.
That's true. Following through is hard though. Man, that sucks. I wanted to be a flop that hand. I could have called Phil's 3.
Oh, we're at 92.92 here.
I like you, Cate, but if you want to mix it up, I've got all the counter punches, girl. I mean, all the counter
I
punches.
believe that.
And you threw the first punch, so I just, boom, that's what
How did I throw the first one?
You did. All I said is, I didn't think you had aces. And you made fun of me with ace nine. That was a punch.
That was a jab.
Tiny, tiny.
It was actually a good jab. I give her credit.
It wasn't a punch. It was like a
And I
little poke.
jabbed her back.
Just a little poke.
But don't think that I don't know all of them. Don't think that I don't remember everything. Like,
No, you remember everything. You remember the hand I beat you 7 years ago, and that I insulted you once on Twitter 5 years ago. You bring it up every single time I see you. Yell at me. You do have a good memory. I'll give you that.
gosh.
Well, there's at least 140 players in the world that have a memory just like that. Actually.
It's 142, I remember.
I suspect there's like, it's a big place, the world. I suspect there's probably 3 million people that can tell when someone, you know, I mean, it's like whenever someone does this in a regular conversation, they feel extremely, that's a tell. It's almost always effective.
What about somebody who always goes like this?
That's me. That's like, what a life I have. Look at this. Look who I'm with.
Yeah.
So this means I've got like really good hands.
I would never depend on that because that's fakeable. But that's the most powerful tell is the steeple. In business, not poker. Because in poker they've studied. In business they don't really.
Oh.
If
What do you know about
if you're
business?
negotiating with somebody, Sippl, and they're going like this the whole time,
Really?
it means that they think they have you in bad shape.
Okay. That's the
you go.
getting my balls.
He may have got this information from his wife. She is a psychologist. And a lot smarter than him.
Nope.
Better looking than him.
No, she's a psychiatrist.
Same thing. To me.
To me. Cate knows the difference.
Kidding me. Jeez.
That was good action with my kings. I should just be happy with it.
All right, buddy. I looked in your eyes.
And you saw the nuts?
Saw the nuts.
You didn't even look in his eyes. You just did the, are you kidding me? Logic took over. You didn't even have to study. You're just like, all right, he has it. Logic, boom.
Oh, it's off.
Queen of Diamonds wasn't too hard.
What if I didn't have anything there?
Good bet.
Good bet, yeah.
I'm not looking at your hand, Gavin. Sorry.
That's all right.
Did you get there? They tie it or what?
Oh, it was tied with 15 seconds.
Sweden going on now.
Good, the threes are
Oh,
no.
yeah, you're a favorite now. No, it's overtime. You're a big
Oh
favorite.
yeah, it's overtime.
Yeah, you're a big favorite. I like your side. Right?
Cool.
Check.
Seven.
Chippy on the comeback trail.
You bet you. Well, when you're hitting them like that, you just gotta bet it and take it.
Hey, Phil and Gavin, this is the question. How many golf courses have you all played in the world? Or just in general?
How many golf courses?
How many are there?
No, he said how many have I played?
Oh.
A lot.
Well, that's a good question. Then there's the elitist question. How many of the great golf courses have you
Well,
played?
that's true.
Are you talking the great ones or all golf courses?
No, just how many different golf courses?
I would guess my number would be in the 500 range.
500 range.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near that. If we go on a golfing trip with my friends and they want to play 4 different courses, I insist that we just play 1 or 2 the whole time. Yeah, I'd rather play a great course twice and another great course twice because I can remember them, you know. I like playing the courses where they have tournaments and you can watch on the PGA Tour the way that they play it. It's a little bit different than the way I play. Close though.
What's really fun is when you go and play the Monday after the tournament because they always leave the pins and stuff in the same spot.
I've done it after the Phoenix Open.
500.
Man. I mean, I've been playing golf for 35 years. I worked in the industry for 5 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I traveled to Scotland 13 years in a row. I played every time I went. So, I mean...
Wow.
You worked in the golf industry?
Yeah.
He drove that cart around.
They
picking up the
definitely like your
balls.
side much more against Cantu now. Like
The
your
one that you
experience
hit
means
drivers
it's
at?
going to be much more accurate.
Phil's played golf with Cantu and I, and he'll tell you which side he'll bet on.
So who do you spot, if he spots him 1 a hole, who do you bet on?
Right now, Gavin, for sure. When's the match?
It just, assuming it was tomorrow.
I'll bet on Gavin.
Yeah, I was going to bet on Gavin too. I never seen either of them play golf, but it just felt like Gavin knew more of what he was talking about.
But 9 months from now, I'd probably bet on Cantu.
Yeah, because he has more to learn. He could improve faster
Yeah, he can improve. Gavin's never going to improve. Gavin's just good.
because he's so far behind.
Gavin can improve, like, if he plays every day for 3 weeks, he can go from, what, like 87 to 80 or something, maybe? I don't know.
I think I could shoot 80. I haven't played all year, and I think if I play 4 rounds, I could shoot 80.
Which course?
Somewhere easy. Like TPC Summerlin, probably.
I'll take you. If you want to bet that, I'll bring you out to Industry Hills.
No, I'm not doing it. I said somewhere easy, idiot.
What's wrong with Industry Hills?
Yeah, right. Might be the hardest course I've ever played. It's actually not the hardest course. The hardest course I ever played was Concession in Sarasota. But Industry Hills is probably number 2.
What about that course that we played in San Jose? You had a horrible day. Remember I made E-Dog $150,000. He was betting on me the whole way.
What do you golf, Phil?
That was I
brutal.
don't know. I shot like an 80 that day. It was
That
the
was
best
nuts.
round.
Is
One of the
that
best rounds of my life. And
Also, normally
E-Dog
you're in
tried
the
to tip me
90s?
10 or 15,000. I said just keep it. But unfortunately, Gavin was on the losing end of that.
I wasn't losing to that.
So normally you're in the 90s, like low
Yeah,
90s.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm variable.
Yeah. That's
I
not
shot a
bad.
79 at Stanford. That was probably the best round of my life. And then I just didn't golf for 3 months. I said, this is it. I can't ever
Yeah,
get better.
No point in
The
golfing.
ball went where I aimed all day. I've never had that happen before.
79. That's pretty damn strong.
I popped up some drives, but they went straight.
So you quit golf?
I kind of almost quit
Why don't you quit poker then?
because I can always.
Same concept?
It's an interesting thought. I figure I can win 3 bracelets in 1 year one more time. Check. One more time.
And then you'll quit.
No, then I'll go for 4 bracelets in 1 year.
What's your bracelet number? Your goal, like, you have a number that you think you're going to get to?
I always thought I'd win from 1993 when I won 3, I always had a vision. A vision? Would you call it a vision? I don't know.
Fair enough.
Vision sounds weird, but I decided somehow I'm going to win 24 bracelets. Right then and there.
Wow, you probably couldn't have imagined how much poker would have changed, too. How much harder it would have been to win bracelets.
Doesn't seem like it's that hard. I mean, it's not easy, but...
Yeah, but there's so many more players per tournament.
I make like 3 final tables every series. I only play 28 events or something.
That's true.
And there's just so many players, though. It's hard to win.
Is that a straddle?
That was a straddle.
Imagine if all my seconds were first. I'd already have 24. That could have happened.
But imagine if all your firsts were seconds, and then you'd have 0.
Gavin with the knee.
Including that one that I won? Yeah, I won.
I can tell you I was rooting pretty hard for Todd to pick one up in the stud tournament after he put a weird beat on me.
Oh, Lord.
Is this the hand? You always gets brought
No,
up?
that was just last year's. That's just the latest
That
final
was 2
table.
years ago.
Oh, you're right. Jeez, that was 2 years ago.
Oops, going down the wire
I had the
again.
chip lead at the stud final
I know,
table.
you were up by 4, too. That's,
No, was it really?
Yeah, you were 96.
So you've been sweating it better than I have?
Oh, wow, wait, no, you're up now.
Oh, whoa. Who's taking the 3-pointer away from him?
Yeah, they're giving points back. Oh, wow, now you're a huge favorite, right? Because they have the ball, too.
150.
Huge favorite. I don't want to say huge favorite.
Are you on this with me, Todd? Yeah. Torelli's trying to... He's going to get himself banned from the show if we don't win this bet now. We don't win this bet, Torelli will never be back.
Oh, no. You heard it? Boom! All right, I'll root for Boston with you guys. I'll root a little more hard.
400.
Check.
Score here.
Wow, that Celtics should be running away with it. Hawks are 1 for 9 in overtime.
It's over.
Whoa. Did you just hear this? I was gonna work. It's over from Torelli. He's circling it first. Don't you hate guys that circle bets before the game and the buzzer goes?
I mean, this is like...
He's circling it.
I want to sell you insurance.
Phil would buy it.
I don't know what the line is, though.
Let right on, huh, Shippy? Frustrating game
Give me
here.
a headache drinking like this. Ugh. Yeah, it's sucking through a little tiny straws.
This one I want to see. This hand I want to see later.
You got a 6, huh?
How are you?
All right, Shippy. I don't believe you. Just don't believe you. $3,500.
I'm all in.
I guess this is the way I run in this game. Wow.
Yes, now.
I'm thinking about folding a full house now. I don't know how I can do it though. I guess you just deserve it. How much more?
Folded a full house. Huh? Yes. It might not be good. I know in a turn I was good.
I'm Alec. I'm so sorry. 39.
How much? 29?
It feels like that stack over there is only 3,000, not 3,500.
3,000?
No, but the
On the
one,
right.
the one that you did the call with,
This one?
that's only 3,000.
I mean, I just can't fold this, I don't think.
So it's 500 less to call than Bill just got told.
35.
Right.
So now
You
pull
can
that.
actually just pull that in now if you
Pull
want.
that in. So it's less to call.
That's what the call amount is now.
How much? 24.75?
Correct.
This is so cold. I guess we could be tied or something. I don't know.
Well, I got bottom full house.
Oh, that's so good.
Jesus.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, what a move.
That was not my river right there.
Me and Phil had the same hand. Really? Yeah.
That's good. I'll be right back.
With the same.
Chip, we got money for you.
All right.
Todd? He might want more.
Give me 5.
Well played. Well
When you-
played, Phil.
When you said you were going to fold the full house, I thought you were just trying to get a reaction out of me. I didn't believe you for a second.
Well, I bet 3,500, and you play with me. You know
I
how
thought he had a flush when he said that, or a straight.
you know how tight I play.
Yeah.
So when I let out for 3,500,
Yeah, I agree.
they've been
but
folding full
when you
houses to me
said
for
that, I was like,
3,500.
you know, hard to fold a full house.
Yeah.
That looked like my gin card.
I didn't mean to nit roll you.
No, obviously a lot of respect.
No, they folded 2 full houses against me yesterday. or
No,
something
I have the
crazy.
same fold like you.
Because I've been playing so tight.
Not you. I wasn't worried about you. You know him. You play with him. I don't know this man.
Thought that was my master hand, Phil.
Master hand.
Guy last night, he kept trying.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Fold.
Did we win that game, Todd? Is it done now?
I think so. They must have turned it off.
What happened on the turn? I went check, check.
He bet 1,200. I didn't think he had a straight, so I called him.
You're right.
Good read.
I didn't think he had a straight. He looked
Totally.
scared to death. But I
Totally
think what
had
was
your
going on is that he thought I had an ace, and that's why he looked scared.
Totally had your ass.
You did. Well,
believe
you had
you.
me on the turn. I had you on the flop. He had
I believe
kings. Do you have kings?
4-3.
Oh,
Told you what I
4-3.
had.
Wow.
I had your same hand.
Wow.
Wow, sick you filled up.
How do I win that? It's crazy.
Some people know how to play, so they fold. And they lose the pot.
Yeah, but that's the problem with reading. So I knew that he thought I had a straight, so he wanted me to fold.
What the fuck?
I guess.
Call.
Right. Where's Felicia?
Felicia!
Felicia!
Phil is not the prettiest one on the table this time? Not anymore, she beat him?
See, they all say I'm good looking. Did you hear that, Cate? Did you hear that, Cate?
There was a debate between you and Cate.
Cards there, just over 3 minutes.
It's your turn to act.
No, I acted.
Oh, you did? Oh, you're a little quicker than me, though. Well done, well done. I wasted 3 seconds.
Hey, we're over 100 now, Todd.
I just knew something.
I saw that.
I got you up more in 2 seconds. I spell winning. W-H-I-N. Phil should know.
P-H-I.
If you need any spelling done, you've got 2 excellent candidates here to help you. Shippy and Cate both seem to be very good spellers.
I'm pretty good speller.
Thank you.
I would go with those 2, though. Those would be my... I would go with Shippy first and Cate second.
I'm really good at spelling.
In order of
by the way.
spelling. You're third. If you want to do a spelling bee, we can do it. But you'd definitely be third.
I think I take the lawyer over.
Yeah, the lawyer
college
is...
dropout.
Yeah, but I studied Latin.
Torelli probably beats you. You're
Well,
probably fourth.
I spent
Oh, no, if
3
you
or 4
studied
years
Latin,
studying
that's really
Latin.
impressive.
No, you're probably
No,
fourth.
then you're-
I take Torelli over you, too.
No, I don't take me.
And I
over
grew
Phil.
up with that. You know, my parents taught
If
us
you
a new
study
word
Latin,
every
I'm
day.
drawing dead. Yeah.
No, you're not
If
drawing.
you study
Daddy.
Latin, you like have
yes,
a
please.
massive edge.
Yeah.
I take anybody that went to medical
No, I'll finish
school
that one.
because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so many obscure words.
Yeah,
you
and they're all
learn.
Latin based.
Yeah.
They're all.
No, 100% I'd take Torelli. Phil's. Well, I might even take Todd over Phil.
Call.
No.
Get Felicia an easy one.
So, Felicia, can we get 2
This
of
game would
those?
be so different if we were in
Thanks.
our home game.
Felicia,
You would
order
have
Dr.
just,
Pepper,
I think I
please.
take Phil. If he really
Dr.
does study
Pepper?
you
Latin.
would have just made it 400.
Look at you guys
versus
50
that
some odd
Strasbourg
years old.
Bernard
Now.
game.
He's forgotten all that shit.
You're not doing it on TV. Torelli, 400 more. I just can't give him any
Get us
action.
some words together for a spelling bee. Let's see how good Phil Hellmuth is.
How about facetious?
Oh, Phil?
I love that word.
Facetious.
Facetious.
I feel like I can spell that, and I'm 6th in the spelling bee.
You don't even know where to start.
PH.
PH.
Oh no.
I win.
Obviously, I was playing with you.
Let's see a flop. I want to see
Are you gonna spell facetious yet?
let's see a flop one time.
Go ahead, that's fine.
I don't care.
I don't think he is. That's
make
make
it quick.
He never took Latin.
Okay, good. That's good. Wow.
Who do we have in this one, Todd?
Nothing.
Cleveland or Detroit?
I don't really like myself in a spelling contest. I'm not a huge.
I do.
Phil
You
bar
know?
me from the show?
I'm betting on her over me. I'm betting on her over me. And if Phil really
Did
studied
what?
Latin, I'm
Did
betting
I
Said
on
you
bar you?
cannot bar me. No,
I'm not.
Ooh, baby.
You
I've
do
been holding
writing
back
now.
2
He
hours.
doesn't.
That's true.
I did
Now
not
you're
bar
gonna
you.
get
I
it.
just, you know what I do? I right click and I click the button. When the little red underline is under my word, I right click and click the button, and it tells me how to spell all the words I don't know how to spell.
I don't even know how to
So-
use that feature.
Actually, what I do a lot of the times is I actually look at it and then I force myself to type it correctly
That's good.
so that I learn. Even though it's
Do you think you
not
could-
a skill that's
you think you
actually
could
that
beat-
practical. But
Roger, your spelling bee.
Probably.
You're supposed to say, fuck yeah, I can. Just to hear you say, fuck yeah, I can, that would be
Fuck yeah,
cool.
I can.
Yeah!
Damn.
That was awesome. That was way better than all the all-in shit and everything you guys wanted to hear. You're now almost as cool as that girl that was telling them about her mom kicking everybody's ass.
You didn't know that Cate was cool? You haven't noticed the last couple days?
I said, I'm now comparing her to a girl that was very cool today.
I'm
so
really,
you
I'm kind
weren't
of
here.
upset that she doesn't. Not that I'm a huge drinker, but I'm upset she doesn't drink. 'Cause I want to go out and have a few drinks with her. Just chat, see what that lawyer life is like.
She doesn't like the lawyer life, though. She wouldn't want to chat about it. 'Cause it would just bring her back bad memories.
Yeah,
Not horrible.
It would really, it's really hard to hang out with me. You love hanging out with me, Jason.
I've had fun hanging out
Love
with
it.
you. I've had fun.
I always have fun. I'm easy to hang out with.
Bill, is this yours or mine?
Not mine. Wow. I can't believe I was thinking about folding that. I couldn't.
Hey, Roger, I'm sorry that my friends here are treating you a little poorly right now.
Well,
on their behalf, I'd like to just
the
apologize.
full house over full house was a little tough.
Yeah, but no, and he played it like shit and got lucky.
It's sick when he tanks too. You're like, please call with a flush.
No, just to make sure it wasn't a complete nit roll, I said I have a full house within like 20
yeah, but you
seconds.
say things like that aren't all, you know, you
Yeah.
do say things like,
It's not always true. That's
Right.
a good point.
like, I'm going to bet the river if it, you know, whatever. I guess on the river it's different because he's kind of trying to be
Shippy, I
fair.
limped in with king 10 suited last hand.
But-
It went
but still,
raise,
you know, Phil's
re-raise,
capable of
re-raise. I can't even get to
Did
the flop.
anyone show what they had?
No. No, I may well have had the nuts.
Phil had the best day. No, just kidding.
Maybe.
No, I don't think it.
He would play the Indian magazine in the fucking pot, and I pulled the hand.
That's a
I said,
shame.
well,
Shippy, I was ready to gamble a little with you. I didn't want her to call. I didn't want
I
Cate to
only
call.
had fucking chips.
10 might be good against you, Shippy, but not against her.
And I had the 3. And I told him because I know we're beat at that point. He fucking doesn't believe in calls and hits a fucking thing. Damn it. Fantastic.
I saw a guy in a tournament.
Has the one from the back.
What's the average?
That would be
game
good.
of those in
With the thing, huh? Dude, man, this is just enough.
25,
Less is more.
more than half a night.
Less is more.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like
Like
decent.
5 nights a week.
Yeah, it's like
What
Vegas.
125?
Nice.
I was in.
Thanks.
I've
It's
been,
better than
Okay.
I've been
Play
in Vegas.
private or casino? It's a better game than this.
Todd?
No, no. Better than Vegas.
He's going to go buy it.
Better than any 10,
Thank
20,
you.
10, 25 games.
Yeah, I've been in
Yeah.
Vegas and like 10-20 is the biggest that goes. even
Baltimore,
On the weekends. It's
the
crazy.
best no limit games I've ever seen was Baltimore. I had like 1,800 left. I ran it into 55,000. I've never.
Is
had
Maryland
that.
Live
In a
still the
casino?
hot place, or does
Yeah.
the other
where she
ones
plays.
didn't take it over?
Do you play at Maryland?
No,
Live?
there's one
Where-
Yeah, Maryland
Horseshoe?
Live.
You play at Maryland? Those were the juiciest no limit games I've ever
I
seen.
thought right across the road they opened the Horseshoe.
They opened the horseshoe, but it isn't really attached.
Really?
Yeah. They are opening an MGM property like on the DC border in like 6 months, and I think that will
yet?
draw a lot of people.
I thought the Horseshoe, being right by the stadium, would be enormous, just because of all the people that are just walking by you on so many game nights.
I think Maryland Live just did a really good job of like establishing itself as a poker destination for that area before Horseshoe opened.
I never even knew about the Horseshoe. I've never been to that area. But just
Maryland Live was
public
nice.
perception
I enjoyed
is
it
that
there.
I would have limped with this hand against you, Shippy, but
They also have all
Todd's
the
in
events
there.
and stuff, which makes them like the premier place to go. So,
So the circuit goes
Nice
to
full house.
Horseshoe.
oh, it
that
does.
was nice.
Okay.
Alec, Torelli, do you have
How
any
much?
more of your square bars?
No. Sorry.
If you had had one, would you have given it to me?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to eat it in the next hour.
Well, that makes me feel good at least.
Do you call Shippy if a board blanks? Do you call a big bet on the river? Deuce 3,
They're
4,
really
5.
good too. I'd give it.
It's pretty hard, right? And I might
I'm
just
going to try to
bet
find them.
1500
They're
or
great.
something.
You should get
when I
them.
go home because I think that's a
Probably
perfect
wanted
size.
though, but
Yeah, I know.
I didn't think you had a
Yeah, because
straight.
otherwise if you eat too much, then you get kind of like bogged down, you know?
But even just like the way
try and
they
justify
package
that
it,
play.
It's very,
Travel, and now I'm
Just say.
it's very conveniently packaged.
No, I
you
don't
know,
have a problem
instead of
with
the
it.
long
You're trying to
thin
justify
one, the
it.
square
Yeah.
I
thing.
read,
They got
I
it all
read him
going
as
for
not wanting anybody to call on the turn, and I was right. So my read was right. That's all there is
For the
to
wrong
it. But
reason.
for the wrong reason, yeah. But that happens too when you... I've also called people that bet $1 million on the river with king high, knowing they were bluffing, and then they tap and say you win. And I flip up the king queen to take all the money, and they say look and look again, and all of a sudden they produce like ace deuce offsuit. That's happened to me so many times, especially in the past. You're just locked in, you know.
I hate
As opposed to the future.
I hate
That's the
that.
worst,
I
right?
hate that when you pick off a bluff and you just don't have a beat.
Yeah, you just call like $3 million with bottom pair, and the guy says you're good. You know, and you
Yeah.
flip up bottom pair, and
got, like,
somehow
two
he has like
sixes or something.
somehow he has like second pair.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, I mean, all that skill. When I was younger, I would call with king high and queen high, big bets on the river. They don't bluff
800.
quite as much anymore.
Yeah.
I only have one regret. I should have picked off your little bluff. I knew it.
Oh, I was listening to the stream, but don't worry. We can still bet the 10,000 in case you're off one of them.
Oh, Todd said he wanted to bet. He accepted the bet.
He wants to bet you, Todd.
He already texted me and said,
He said yes.
he said he
Did
wanted
you
me.
say yes?
I'll make 2 to 1 on the 10,000.
Did you say yes, Todd?
He already texted me and said, cut me some slack here, buddy. Or I'm barred. He said I'm barred if I don't.
Well, you can't lie on the stream for like 3 hours, Todd. I mean,
I'm not lying.
You got a guy right behind you who's willing to bet you 10. All right, get in here, Matt. All right, he said he's not lying. Now that's his demise. Come here.
Yeah.
Can you put the bet down for me?
This is $10,000. This is Matt's money, not my money. He wants to bet that you owe him $30,000.
Dealer, who's the action on?
Floor.
Let's hear him talk us about it.
It's 10,000 to go. That's a bet. That's a bet.
No, this is a side
10,000 to
bet.
go. No, it's not. You threw
This
10,000
is a
into the
side
pot.
bet. I offered you a
Floor.
side bet.
Decision. Hold on.
Yeah, I believe it.
Make a decision here.
You want to bet or not?
You already made a $10,000 bet.
Before that I backed down, right?
Yeah.
He seems so sincere.
I don't-
I heard the stream.
He's trying. So you lied to everybody.
never
Because
lied.
otherwise you'd get this free 10,000. Let me just put it in your stack if you're telling the truth. It's Matt's money.
He owes me 40.
So bet or no bet?
You white man speak
Bet
with a
or no
forked
bet?
tongue. A forked tongue.
Bet or no bet?
Forked tongue.
Liar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Liar.
Is there anybody who thinks he's telling the truth
No,
now?
there's not one person.
Raise your hand if you think he's telling
Thanks,
the truth.
buddy.
Raise your hand if you think he's lying, please. 1, 2.
One.
You don't think he's
One.
lying? You got to stand up. It's a show.
This is a bet, by the way. 10,000 you, Sippl. Let's go.
He's trying to bet him $10,000.
10,000
He owes
to
him
go.
30, and Todd won't take it.
It's 10,000. He
Obviously
threw
he's lying.
10,000 out.
Todd is trying to allege that he has repaid the
He's trying to say he paid that back, but he won't accept the
Can we get a
$10,000
decision?
bet. Who thinks
Can we
he's
get a
lying?
decision?
1, 2,
The action was on
3,
Phil, and
4.
he threw
I saw him
10,000 out
come
and said
with
bet.
money, so I don't know.
Cash doesn't play. I don't know how you verified his bet. Well, when he won't bet 10,000, I verified.
You already lost. There's not one player at the table that believes
It's
him
been
now.
pretty well verified.
100. So,
I just heard my name being trashed.
Sorry.
that's all right.
I was watching.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the first time that's happened.
That's why you can't lie on one of these shows. Didn't you
I've
learn your
never
lesson
lied.
yesterday when that kid lied about like the 15 outs? And we had to take him to the mat. That was bloody. It took 20 minutes. It was just bloody. Blood was just streaming on the frickin' mat. It was hard to be a part of, but I was never going to let go of the truth.
I'm trying to cut you some slack, Matt, but if you keep on, I'm going to show the...
Okay, Joe McCann.
You might be one of those guys that can't admit you're wrong, Todd.
He does have a big difficulty admitting he's
Does
wrong.
he?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm really good at that, but maybe that's because I'm wrong so often. But still,
Yeah. That's a tendency over the years I've noticed from Todd. He just cannot admit when he's wrong. Well, he just doesn't ever think he's wrong.
I don't think he was lying. I think he was just joking.
Did you check though?
Yeah.
But
I wasn't lying or
in the
joking.
process of joking, he was trashing me.
Well, I'm sorry if the truth hurts.
But of 800.
Oh, that's why you sent me it on Snapchat. It disappears after 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat.
That's where he sent me the thing.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I don't have Snapchat either. That's above my capabilities of technology.
Along with plugging in your phone to the computer.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Very
either.
complicated. I think my mom can do that.
Queen.
You win.
See, the plugging into the computer I can get.
Okay.
But I just don't know how to extract the information back from the computer once I put it in there, so I don't bother putting it in there.
You plug it in again, and it will say, do you want to back up this phone or whatever it says, and you click yes.
No, but then if I get a new phone, I don't know how
That
to get it from
is for the new
computer.
phone. I just give you a tutorial on how to do it. On the new phone, plug it in again. Would you like to back up this information or whatever? Yes.
It says, would
That
you
seems
like to
doable.
recover from this backup? Slightly different words.
Yes or no? It's very complicated, but you're at least 50% to get it right. Just start clicking buttons, and you're 50-50.
Why don't you just get him on the cloud so it does it automatically?
Yeah, you
He
need to,
apparently
you
He
need
doesn't
to
know
know
what
the
the cloud is.
But you definitely.
I've told him
that's
it's
where you
probably
need to
backed up
be.
already, and he doesn't even know it.
200.
I had an issue with the
Raise it
cloud,
to
so I don't like it.
No, you need the cloud is it. That's where you need. That's where I am. That's where Phil is. You need to be in the cloud.
Phil is in the clouds, you're right.
I live in the clouds, I admit it. I'm
It's
proud
all
of it.
backed up anyway, just called the NSA.
Right.
What's going on over there?
What is that? Sounds like some chickens.
Yeah, what was that noise? What were you showing?
Oh, really?
King time.
Yeah.
There's an example. If you had a bet like a little bit and Phil had called you with King 10, you had King Jack. You know, you would have patted the
I
table.
felt I could have taken it away in the turn, but I thought I had the best hand.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna win. When he kept checking, I was like, well,
He's checking out ace high.
he's checking out his high.
Yeah. I want to make sure the next time we play a pot that you're dead.
Like Phil's got such good reads on you now, I think you might get your ban lifted.
Yeah, he wants to get the money
Right?
back. He's gonna invite me the next session.
But only because he's so confident in his reads now.
Did you straddle or you-
before that, your ban
Oh,
was
you're-
on.
you're
I'm in the
big
blind.
Okay.
Can you straddle in the blind?
No. Here.
And I've never,
I just see the black chip and I
never straddled before. So why
That's
would you
true.
just do the time?
just assume that black chip. I don't know. Steak.
Really?
So that full house over full house hand, Phil, was it your reading ability that won you the hand? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
Yeah, Phil.
It's because you checked the turn.
No,
he
but,
bet 1200.
Oh.
He bet 1200 on turn, that's right.
and he read me.
I don't know what happened then.
He's saying he looked at me and he got a read.
He read your soul.
Yeah. And I had him beat. But he called. And then he hit the 2-outer.
No, that's an obvious
Why
one.
not?
I already stated it. It's
Why
pretty
not?
simple.
Well, I
to
mean,
me.
you guys
I
play
looked
together.
at you. I play a lot with you. I looked at you. I pretended I had an ace. I said, "Do you have a 6?" Now you thought I had an ace for sure. You thought I had an ace, and then I saw that you didn't want me to call in your eyes because I play a lot with you.
He thought you had an ace because nobody would be stupid enough to call with a 3-4.
Yeah.
So he thought you had to have an ace.
Yeah.
Well, you can add your narrative, but I'm trying to explain to the intelligent people out there what happened.
Oh, so I'm stupid. Okay. I declare war on you.
Okay, start this hand. Shippy just beat my top pair. Come on, Shippy, get in there.
I should.
Todd has declared
Or I
war
just
on
fold
you.
a queen 9 for you. I think you.
We might do a peace treaty now if we gang up
Shippy,
on
how many
Phil.
times do we have to ask you to keep that blue bag off the
enemy
table?
of my friend is my...
Kate, get out of there. What are you trying to do? Block the set? 300's a big raise.
Is there a peace pipe thing involved?
Yeah, but they won't let us smoke in here.
No peace bong or anything?
Ooh, that would be nice right now. Nice pipe. 400.
I've officially reached the level of greyhounds where I have to urinate too frequently.
So let me continue my explanation. So I looked at you. You thought I had an ace, so you didn't want me to call.
You explained it already, Phil.
In every man's life.
So
But your read wasn't
all I
looking
read
at
is
me
the
and
weakness.
saying I'm crushed because Sippl has a set and all I have is 2 pair. That was not your read?
No.
Just say I'm wrong and we'll move on.
Phil's got some improving to do, sounds like.
No, all I knew is you didn't want me
Say
to call.
you're sorry. You're going to work on your game a little bit.
You and Cantu will go over.
You'll go
analyze
discuss
that
it with
hand.
Cantu.
You'll analyze
He'll tell
the
you what
hand.
you did wrong. Right,
Cantu and
Brandon?
I will talk a little no limit hold'em.
I bet you he chastises you for that hand.
No, he understands. Like
I bet he don't understand.
he's a
that.
AAA player. It's above,
I
it's
understand,
above
but he's
your
not
pay
gonna.
grade.
He's not
Phil
going to
talks
condone
poker
that
with
play.
him, He's got to be good.
It's above your pay grade, which is fine.
Did you insult me again?
I don't know. Was that an insult or the truth?
I don't know. Can I declare war on you again?
Yeah.
I declare double war on you.
You can definitely declare war as often as you want.
You can't declare war and then fold every hand.
No,
I
think
just
you can do
declared
that
it.
too.
I'll give my hand back. We'll go.
Shippy, what are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Check.
Oh, it's TJ's? It looks like it's TJ. It's a giant jacket. Yeah, it's freezing.
Bottom out, don't worry.
There isn't much time left, but my master hand is coming up.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
There's always an option for it.
Yeah. If Phil doesn't hit exactly one of his
Yeah.
cards. So you said he only had 1 out? He had more than 1 out.
I had the same man he did.
Oh, you had the same hand? I didn't know that.
Where was the last 4 though? If I only had 1 out.
Sorry, 2 out, whatever.
No, he had 2 outs.
I mean,
I threw a 4 away that hand.
there it was.
Straddle.
Now you don't have 1 out.
That would have been, I would have declared that my master hand.
Probably the river just goes check, check. I think.
Raise
Right?
to 300.
You check it? You never recheck?
How can he bet? It's just 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
No way he's betting.
Well, full house, I would have bet. I mean, the board would have paired.
3 options. Text me my top 3 options.
If a blank comes, you can't bet a set into deuce 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's true. But if the board paired some other pair. That was a miracle for you. I was counting my outs. I say I had like 10 outs there.
Right.
And one of them hit.
Yeah.
Just happened to be your frickin' gin card.
This is
Sick that he folded the
gin
same
for me.
hand too.
Huh?
He
Yeah, I know.
folded the sets
And he
so
said he had
brutal.
the other 4. So if you believe these guys, it was 1 out.
Oh, you called me a liar too? Jesus Christ.
I don't think he's lying about folding a 4.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just amazed you guys can remember that crap.
No, he didn't fold a 4. Of course not. He doesn't remember. You believed him for a second even?
I don't remember what I had that hand, so.
You believe that he somehow
better man
just
than
came
me.
out and just
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I folded a 4 that hand." You like he wouldn't have needled me earlier.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like the logic. You have to.
It was a good line though. He said it.
That's
so,
why I love poker because
so
it's like it's
subtly.
levels of logic and
Yeah.
it's just so easy.
Yeah,
to
I could
figure
never
out.
remember that I folded a 4. That's just
That's
beyond
not,
my pay grade.
Number 1, I don't think you would remember it. Number
He would
2, you
remember
would have
for
needled
sure
me
when the board
earlier.
paired.
okay. You're right about half of it, and the other half you're an idiot. I checked a
No,
long time
the
ago.
point is this: I deemed the statement to be a lie for 2 reasons.
I called just to hit some runner or something. I have. Yeah. So freaking tilted right now.
I know you're not tilted at all. Check. I was going to bet 100, but check.
I win.
You win.
Just to hit a runner or something. That might not have been completely accurate.
I had some outs.
No, you
Actually.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's been determined.
The problem
you
is
get
if
one
I
out.
hit the outs and I bet 500, you're gonna fold anyway.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think I can get you for much if I hit.
I'll straddle.
You got all this beautiful money, Phil.
Yeah.
Maybe I will get it.
Yeah. Next lifetime, maybe.
If you and I played on this show together 10 times, Todd,
Yeah.
It's a strudel, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, in your opinion, how often would we actually play a big pot
Good
against
spot
each
to
other?
raise.
A lot.
Good spot to raise.
Really, a lot?
Why is that?
Well, you play super tight.
Nobody's looking for cards and you're on the button. Alright,
Okay.
you got it.
Well, we've played together on the show 5 times. I don't think we've played a big pot yet, right?
What's
I had
our
ace
what's our
king.
records?
I had ace king,
What's
you
our
had jack.
records? I'm undefeated. What's your record?
Really?
You got a bet on the Cleveland
I
game?
think I had ace king
Yeah.
and you had jacks
I have to
yesterday.
try it over.
You won a little?
What's the over?
I don't know. I have to look. I'll look.
I re-raised you, but you're not even going to stuff with jacks.
You're making fun of me for that hand? I had tens, by the way, not jacks, but
Yeah.
you had the worst hand you could have, and I...
Oh, it's on you.
The worst hand I could have, yep.
Maybe you could have ace queen. Maybe. Every other hand has me crushed.
No, I wouldn't even have that against you. Why gamble against you?
Over 198 and a half.
It's so much harder to predict. Like to see how it's developing, you know?
I think Detroit plus 6.5. Can you see it?
Where's that girl now?
Well, good luck on that.
What are you slacking off in here?
Oh, I'm texting.
You guys finished your Grey Gooses already?
Long time
check.
ago.
Check.
Or your Kettle Ones?
Kettle
whatever
Ones.
it is they're giving you,
Danny.
300.
We're running out of time here. He's
Boring flop.
still got
How do I
money.
get no action with that bet on that flop? guys?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Nobody has anything on that flop.
I had a straight draw, but
Yeah, but I mean, nothing.
Had
No
you
excitement,
raised in
you know?
the most recent
You
hour?
need like a 10-9-6 board. You get some action.
I'm just looking for anything to move in on Roger with.
Yeah.
I'm just dying to get this all in. You know, we only got, what, a half hour left? And, you know, I got to...
oh, I know you're dying to get it all in.
I'm undefeated until this session.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Shocker.
I won yesterday. I won this
Of course you did.
afternoon.
Bill, don't forget to put up your blind.
But this session, because of 2 unfortunate turns.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put
That's
up
sick.
your blind.
That's
got
Annie's
it.
you forgot. Annie's. Annie's.
How
Come
you
on.
doing today?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
I said it.
Yeah, man.
17.
You know,
Our pleasure.
I've had Ace King a whole bunch. No one ever calls me, but I just can't fight you with that. I can't. Even though I was going to hit one.
I don't. I was. Oops. I was going to show you. Should be
Just jacks.
It's just jacks, Phil.
Even though I was going to hit
Just
both.
jacks.
See, sometimes I can fold those, Phil, but that wasn't the spot.
That wasn't going to be it, no.
You can fold them when they got a gun to your head.
No, I did it in the.
No, I told him. I said,
In the
Gavin, you
bottom
got to
and
learn how to fold jacks in the World. Not that he
And-
didn't know. I said it's just jacks. You
Well,
got to
right-
fold them in the World Series of Poker. He folded them 3 times and finished second
Yeah.
with like 1,000 players.
In the main event.
No, but in a
public
World
roll
Series
event.
tournament.
No, in a super satellite.
I said it's just jacks, buddy.
Yep.
These guys don't know that. Like the kids, just every time jacks,
I don't
30
think
big
so.
blinds,
Gavin
40
doesn't
big blind. The
push
problem
me
is you
out
have to
of
go
the
through 1,000 kids every.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
problem.
hit too. You know, I have
Raise
the
the three.
aces, they have the jacks.
I had that happen yesterday.
They get it all in and they say, "Oh, I had to put it in."
All right, here comes my master
I say,
hand.
yeah,
I'm
all right.
giving
All
you
right.
fair
I'm
warning
in.
now.
I'm in with you. I'll give you a
Okay.
chance.
All right. You've got the button. That's why it's going to be a master hand. Ooh.
Given the fact that you showed me the 4-5 offsuit that you just attacked my blind again with there,
Yeah.
I realized I've folded too many hands to you today.
It's a good analogy there.
Yeah.
By the way, I couldn't get a reservation at this. I showed up at the steakhouse last night, and they sent me away again.
You know,
That guy
Phil,
doesn't like you.
you know what happened last night to us? So we show up at 7 o'clock at the steakhouse
Yeah.
and said, can we get a reservation? And she says, there's nothing available till 10. And I said to her, are you bribable? And she kind of looks at me with a look that, yes, she's bribable. Now my buddy Matt Russell wants to give her like $50. I'm like, No, you don't start high.
I got you.
It's like we give you $20 and get a table. We give her $20 and we'll walk right into the place.
But
Oh, that's all I had.
I didn't need it because I had this other backup bitch.
And it was very good.
No, you left the other day. That waiter goes, I hate that freaking guy. I'm not going to give him a seat.
The waiter that asked for my autograph and pictures?
No.
If I'd have bet
no.
every street, you would have called every street.
But you got to respect it. Like a really good steakhouse that you can get a table for only $20.
on the river, so you would have got out
You
of
know,
it.
in Vegas, you know, that's a couple
Instead, I
hundred.
just walked away with my son again, and I was like, oh.
Your son's here with you right now?
I want to explain that. I want to have a chance to explain that.
What's
He's
son?
been here 7 days.
Nick?
Philip.
Philip?
He's been working on his game.
He's here with some young boy.
I want to get
Doesn't look like a son to me.
over 100 tables.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, maybe his son's lucky and look more like his mom.
He told me.
His sons
I
are both
think he
very
is.
nice.
Haven't you heard
Very
Phil's good
surprising.
looking?
I'm going to explain that. If we have 100 people, what the hell's wrong with you?
But
I don't get the point.
the source that told me that, I'm not necessarily agreeing with.
Yeah, and I'll explain that.
Shippy, you always raising the spot.
Yeah.
You know,
Check.
the genius of my game is its variety.
But that's still the initial.
Variety.
Nice.
Well, second.
All right, I'm betting.
Yeah, I don't
Went
mind.
crazy.
If you're going to
Now you
pretend
won't
you have
sleep
an
all
ace,
night.
like you wouldn't have raised pre-flop with an ace. You got what? You got a spade, maybe.
Unless you borrow
400.
Phil's machine. Or maybe I get a good night's sleep.
You really do have it. Roger, he does have it.
2 pair. Yes, I do.
The Choctaw something.
No, that's the Jack Deuce. The Choctaw special.
Farei alcune foto o video se vuoi.
He's passing off the money bag. Torelli doesn't think he's going to need a rebuy. He just passed off the money bag.
Didn't give him the money back.
That's what I saw.
Locking it down.
Oh!
Maybe we could still get Torelli. I mean,
Where did that guy go with the money bag?
I have to re-raise him light and hit the flop.
No worries.
Have to re-raise him light, hit the flop, have him hit
They,
the flop.
they have plexiglass boxes you can put over your chips if you want to lock them down.
I'm on lockdown.
We're running out of time.
What is going on here, Shippy? What are you
Oh.
doing to us?
We're running out of time.
Shippy finally called you.
That's so
Ship
sick.
and
I thought the
reship.
card was a king.
Look at this. I got him. Got him dead to rights.
You do have him.
I wonder what
What a read.
Maybe I got saved here.
What a brilliant read. God
Oh, wow.
damn it.
I would have got stacked.
Club?
My other card was a king.
Oh!
Good one.
First card was a king.
Oh, well, you do hang out with Phil Hellmuth, don't you?
It should have been against him.
I surrender.
Wow.
Somebody go get Cantu.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Is Cantu in the,
What a crowd.
Wow.
you might want to get him. Boy, he's going to make the game
Yeah,
good,
hurry,
too.
hurry.
Hurry!
I would
Kate's loser,
apologize,
hurry!
but,
Wow.
I would apologize,
Those are
but
the
I'm too
best
happy
games in the
to.
world.
I have to apologize.
Must crush
Too
it.
happy to
Great.
say I'm sorry.
Great.
Never seen anything like it.
It's a poker game.
When was the last time you were there?
He would love it for you to put all your money in all the
We
time.
filmed a year and a half
think that's
ago. I had
happened
1,800
before.
left. And
Yeah.
I ran up to only 6K in the cash game, 4 loser. And then we all agreed to go to the straight to the cash game table.
Yeah.
And actually, Dumpster Joe played really good all night. He didn't lose, but it was one of the best games I've ever played in. I cashed in like 54,000. I had this
I might
much, and
want
then I had
another
black
teeth freezing.
just stacked.
I forgot my jacket upstairs.
And I was playing. I wasn't
Same way
gambling.
you made it was
You know?
perfect, please. Thank you.
That was, to be fair, 3 months after it opened.
Where's the
They're
They're better now.
nearly as good now, but they're still better than I think similarly sized games almost anywhere.
Welcome to the
They were
hand,
just-
Alec.
Unreal.
Gotta get it back.
Yeah, and the tea also.
Unreal.
Bring 2 drinks.
I
and
thought
a
if I
tea.
had to move somewhere to play poker,
I mean, check.
you know, I mean, I've been lucky for a long time, but
Check.
I've always thought, I always have a list of places I would move. Definitely the East Coast, I've always crushed on the East
Yeah.
Coast. Used to be Atlantic City, we could just play 3 600 stud, and I just was so lucky in those games.
It's a great area to poker, and thought about moving and just decided against it because there's so much good action.
Check. I'll be nice. Whatever. Should have bet 5,000.
Yeah, it's calling.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't calling 5,000.
There's $400 whole dollars in there. You think I'm letting my share of that go?
No,
way.
that's why I checked.
Not a chance.
You had a flush.
What if he check
You
raised
were
you?
gonna fold if you were bluffing.
That would have been a master
You bet
hand.
1K.
If
and
I
then he moves
checked, you
in.
bet $5,000.
Yeah, and if I was,
And I
bet
bet
2,000, you might shove anyway. So I was like, I
big
just
blind twice.
So that'd be good. You bet 5,000 and I shove
put up half.
6,100,
Oh yeah,
and you have to fold, and then I don't have it.
Oh, man.
That would be the master.
That's why I
hand.
checked because I was
That
like, you're
would
not
have
gonna
been
less than I
fold,
was
so I can't win this hand.
Yeah.
Would have been
Incredible.
the master hand. Well, yeah. I mean, there's no way I just call. I have to.
Yeah,
shove it.
exactly. I was like,
I'd almost rather
I don't want to give you a chance to
play
do the master.
600 mixed games.
In a $400 pot, it costs myself $5,000.
Your running average maybe win 7,000 a day or something. Run good, it could be 20.
Money.
There was a satellite player yesterday that came up with the phrase master hand. It was so funny.
What does that mean? You play like a genius?
Yeah, it's like
Or a cold deck?
no, the master hand is like, yeah, you play like a genius. It's
Like
not
Phil.
like it's not like yes.
Before?
Like call almost dead, and then and hit the 1 hour. That was Phil's master hand. That's right.
Should I tweet that hand?
It might have.
Just put it on my app. Share my pair.
To get analysis of your boy here.
Were you mad at me laying the ace to 8 down? I know you were.
Can we talk about his master
I
hand?
knew
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. What about
I know
that?
when you looked up, we had a conversation back and forth.
I know. It was
You
probably
know, it
pretty
was
good.
one of those conversations, like when you call me, you're like, Brandon. I guess it's big.
Yeah, I messed that one up, and especially against Torelli, like I just had him. He doesn't bluff enough where I just knew.
Did Gavin?
You know.
Gavin lose lost my hand? We're broke?
Yeah, two.
Oh.
Ace check against threes.
I was in the bathroom. I was going for a
Oh.
long hand.
So he did the raise. He did the usual as re-raise. This time he called him with threes.
I
Gavin had ace jack of hearts. It came ace, 9, 6, 5.
With 2 hearts? Then a 3 clubs?
No, but he did flop an ace, and the river was a tray burger. It's a little cold.
It's cold but fitting.
Oh yeah.
Gavin won't mind. It's fine.
No, he seemed total.
Yeah. He's out there beating the crap out of some little kid.
He did say, I hate you, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to go put sugar in the gas tank of your airplane.
Yeah. So you were there, and you were like, you looked up, and I was like, it was just like you were calling me, Phil. I was like, yeah, I know.
I know. And it's just like
You should have went with. It's when I go. You should have went with your read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Exactly.
so when he had 2 pair versus my set.
Cantu
and
understands
and
that
he
hand.
calls my turn bet.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a good play, or was that...
What were you saying back there in
was
the
that-
booth? Like, brilliant Phil?
Well, he's trapped into the hand. He's got one out. He can't really throw his hand away.
You're right. On my analysis on that one, I actually said I thought it was a very tough spot.
For who?
For Phil on that call. You did only have him like pipped. I mean, you know what I mean.
Interested to see the hand.
All right, guys.
Huh?
Have a great night.
Be
But I
interested
went
to
with
see
my
the hand.
read. Like he thought I had an ace, and he wanted me to fold.
Chippy, you want to know what I really said on that one though?
What'd
I was
you
like, Phil's wasting time. He's never folding for the last 24.75. Let's just speed this shit up. If you want to know what I said, that was my analysis on that. Would you say that's accurate, Phil? Or, I mean,
Yeah, I think that's right.
Todd?
Yeah.
But I haven't been.
He had 2 pair. He can't fold.
I bet 3,500. You know, and I mean, like, he's only raising with a full house. He's not raising with a flush. I know this.
You know what Shippy was thinking? He was thinking if he had the
Straddle.
straight, no way would he bet 3,500. That is what I thought. I thought I totally had your ass.
Right, but he
at the
only
time, I
raises
did.
with a full house. I can only beat one full house, right?
Only one?
I just
Well, I
don't
don't-
think you're ever.
What about like pocket fours, pocket fives?
I lose all my chips. 3-5. I mean, like
I had the exact.
Straight
He would
flush.
never. He would never have like raised the flush.
he never raises with a
Oh
flush.
come on.
Ace 5 of spades, 5, 6 of spades.
Those are straight flushes, right?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Shippy, you would never do
Were there
that.
2 3s or 2 4s on the board?
There's no way he's raising with a flush. He's
No.
played with me forever. Ask him.
I'm not raising him.
He doesn't. He calls. This guy calls
The
me
nut
with flushes and
flush,
straights and full houses. That's how afraid they are of Mike, because that's how tight I play in my home game. So I know my guy. You know.
Should have folded.
Cantu, you saw what they did yesterday to me when I made queens full of aces. They folded fours full. You would have paid it off like a slot machine. In fact,
That's
you
how
would have
tight
just
you
let
play
up.
in your home game?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Unless he's
When am I
on
gonna?
tilt.
When I'm getting an invite? You
Oh,
said.
that's the third time you've had aces. I was up in
Probably get you in once.
Unless after rebuying
Big
5
hand,
grand 4 times in a row, he rebuys 50 grand.
Then I'm gonna
You
get
might have
tough.
won money if he didn't shove. I would have called.
My tilty moments. I bought $1 million the other day.
I heard
He
you.
did.
Yeah,
I
you
had
were.
like
He did
You
not
could've won
have
almost
money
as
off
bad of a
that.
hand
But
as you
did
could
the
have.
next guy have 100,000,
Queen.
If I
or
would
did
have,
everybody have $1 million?
No, probably had.
next guy like 50,000. I think it was me.
That's what I mean.
No, there were a bunch of guys with 70
Yeah,
at that
we
point.
did
Christina had a bunch, right?
Yeah, I had a really good hand against you. For me.
It pissed me off because Torelli, I could see it in his eyes that he didn't have it. It was such a bad.
I know. I thought you. I was very upset on that. I was disappointed in
Brandon,
you.
can you
You
calm
and
your
Brandon
boy
both have
down?
the same speech because you were both so sure I didn't have it, and you both folded. So you both.
I know.
You both have the same like.
No, I know, but
metagame speech going on.
No,
You
and I
can try
talked
to
about
tease.
that.
You can try to tease us, Torelli.
The
I don't
obvious-
mind. You can
Alec,
bring
I talked about that on the
obvious
stream.
hands where
You can bring it all you want.
No,
but
Alec,
there's a
so
reason.
obvious
There's
to
a
only
reason
the
I
Twitch
have.
viewers, and that's why you folded.
There's a reason
No,
I
I'll
have
tell
12
you.
world championships in Hold'em, kid.
I said
It ain't luck.
I said I think Phil senses it, but sometimes this is exactly what I said. But sometimes you don't go with your reads, and that goes with a lot of people in poker. And your reads aren't always right. I mean, just because you're going with
Yeah.
reads. That was my analysis.
Ace I call now?
Help.
It's also a
Ace.
spot where it's really hard to go with
I
your read
checked.
because you're
Right. And you
about
got,
How much do I
600
make if I hit
and
my flush?
you have
Yeah.
7,000.
I said that too. I said I was disappointed because Phil and I like to go with.
Huh?
It's a lot easier on the river.
Yeah.
Check ratio 2K.
And
Yeah,
a lot.
but that's why I chose a spot where it would be hard
I
for
don't
him to
blame
go
you.
with his read.
It's a good raise. It worked. I mean,
Yeah, I'd be impressed if he went with his read. I mean,
How much
he would've
time
won
do we
some
got
money.
left? I mean, we're
I had a
already
lot of
going
outs
all
too.
in
Like, I
risk.
mean, I don't even
Is
think
that
it's a
what
good
your
call,
approach
to be honest.
You don't think it's a good call, but I think it was
I
a bad
disagree with
call.
Alec there.
I just think you lose so much because
No, when you,
you
it's so
He
put
doesn't
that hand on the
understand,
river.
Phil.
it's
He
so
doesn't
funny.
get
It's
it.
like we
He
have to, it's
doesn't
like I have
understand.
to teach something. It's like hard.
I'm just
for me.
being honest. I was trying to.
I know,
Yeah.
but you're missing the point. Like the reason I have all
Right,
my
it's just
championship
saving you
wins
money.
is by looking at someone and knowing they don't have
Phil,
it.
these people will never understand.
They don't
so-
understand,
Yeah.
Phil. I'm
It's
with you on
unbelievable.
that. I'm
It's
with you.
unbelievable.
B
I thought
plus.
Torelli got that.
No,
but
he doesn't get it.
Like he's not even.
He's only an AA. He's
completely-
not an AAA like you and Cantu.
Phil doesn't. Torelli doesn't have the AAA gear though.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I go.
He uses AAA gear, but math based.
Right. He has the AAA
Yeah.
gear online.
So he's thinking.
No, I
So,
don't.
The eyes. Can you
Back
look
in-
at someone's
back in the
eyes
day.
and know if they
Back
have
in the
nuts?
day, I
There
did.
we
so he has the
But I am
da-da-da-da-da,
not
like the
that
way
good.
he was in his chair. He just looked like so weak. That one I blew. I kept thinking, you know what my factor was? If I call and I'm wrong, right now I'm like even, and I'm probably gonna have the nuts in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I just want to get 5, 7, 10,000 winner.
But then
Well, I
after
thought
you
about all
fold,
those things too.
yeah, I know. There you go. There's a lot of levels going on there.
I mainly just thought that Phil said I was tight, and I was like, gonna let him end the show.
I would like to see you try to bluff me one more time tonight. It would be really fun for me to get the challenge, you know. I'd like to see you challenge me for all of it, and I just call you with bottom pair. That would be a show. That would be a hand that they would show
They would.
forever.
It would be a expensive advertising budget for me, but it would make the air.
It would be great for you. Like,
Alec,
you
you're like-
bluffing it all off, and me calling you with bottom pair would be amazing.
Yeah, it
Go
would be
bluff.
amazing.
And you know, after
I gave you the chance. I didn't even have a pair. I gave
Yep,
you the chance.
you did. But usually they give me another chance.
Okay, fine. I give you a handicap. I'll give you another chance.
Okay.
All right.
Alec, I said in the booth, and
You're gonna
your
restrat?
railbirds. You have a lot of railbirds. They
All
went
right, let's go.
bonkers
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
said
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I go, they're like,
Real.
well, who, like, you know, on the Twitch stream, they're like,
Real's
who?
harsh on me sometimes.
No, they love you.
They like me.
Those are
but
your
they were
fans.
harsh on me the other day.
Oh, yeah, I understand. And they're
What'd
like,
you say?
well,
What'd you say?
They go like,
What
well,
happened?
who's like everybody targeting right now at the table? They're asking, you know, like, who's the target? Who's this? And I said, well, I don't know about, everybody's different, who everybody's targeting. And I said, like, all day yesterday, I go, my target was Torelli.
Yeah.
I go, I was going after him as hard as you go after him. The stream was like, no, you weren't. You wouldn't do that. He's like the best. They got so upset.
You were targeting me for sure. You did well.
I'll finish after, man.
Yeah, things are good.
I thought the spot was just over when I made it 24. I thought it was going to go boop.
It sounds like a fucking cold egg or something. What happened here?
You versus me. Todd just folds jacks like they're nothing, Shippy.
You taught them. You said just let it go.
Like they're nothing.
They're only 2 jacks.
It's only jacks.
That's what you told them. You just listen.
No, but then I also said that was that day. I go, if we're playing a tournament or like we're coming to like today's session, I go, and I'm not going to be targeting because the whole dynamic has changed.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Like just because
There
you're
was, like, an
targeting
energy
somebody
yesterday.
for 5 hours doesn't mean you're targeting the next day.
Yeah, for sure.
Was I your
Depends on
target the day
seats
before,
and
Brandon?
everything,
Of course. What's that?
Was I your target the day before?
No, Todd, I didn't. You weren't actually. It was Torelli.
Yeah, it was me for sure. By the way, I'm willing
No,
to
the day
trade another
before
hand
that.
with you. I actually thought about it yesterday. I'll trade another hand with you if you want.
You will?
asked me.
Okay.
We might actually have the same hand.
All right, go ahead. I said yeah.
Oh, let's see this one.
Yeah, we
Let it
gotta
down.
let them
Let's
think.
let it.
So fucking brutal. They put the 200 cap, and of course I have the nuts because I'm Phil Hellmuth. I would never put more than 800 in a fucking nuts. I mean,
Be careful, I'm drinking hot tea.
be careful.
I'm drinking hot tea.
Shippy called with like 10s and Todd folded jacks correctly. Just so weird. What a joke.
So Brandon, you did talk about the hand with the 3-4. Did you explain that I made the correct fold?
Well, I'm gonna let this answer.
Yeah, because I got about 200 questions from people.
I'm so happy if he has.
I said to everybody, I said it was
Wow, wow, that's
force.
the master hand. Well done.
Wow,
Hey,
nice.
Well played.
hand.
Master hand.
Semi-master hand.
Wow.
Fucking kidding
Well
me.
done.
You try to tilt off the money to me.
That's awesome.
I knew you were going to try to get it in, though. You called 2,400.
I said it was a tough, very tough spot.
What did you fold, Jacks?
I know I'm beat already on the
Queens?
Ace queen.
I thought it was a tough spot.
Ace Queen was dead, of course.
And he got
I
lucky.
thought
You were dead.
Sippl could have a lot of things.
I believe you. That's
Me
what
too. So you have to get
2,400
lucky on the
fours.
road to hit it.
Oh, and
In a 25-50 game.
on the
Jesus
turn, it was all,
Christ.
the rest of it was going in.
Well, obviously, if I call you, you're completely dead. You're giving it all to me on the return. But I know you don't factor that in.
Okay, what's the hand you want to know?
It's one of the few hands I would fold against you. I can't backdoor
I
anything
was
with
so
that.
close to putting 12,000 in. You don't even know how close I was when it went raise, 3-bet,
Oh, that's the
4-bet.
hand you want to know?
Yeah,
Sippl, of
I had,
course,
I
man.
had 10-6 of spades.
What'd you have?
I had Ace King.
I
What the
almost
fuck? I mean,
unloaded.
I saw
I
you
had
were
Kings
empty,
last
but I
time.
was-
I wish you would have
You
had
were
fours
gonna
that
make it
time. Maybe you
12,000?
stuffed
Yeah,
5,000.
I was
go
gonna
all in.
just go all in.
Yeah. That's
I mean, I can only have
I
4
either
hands, so
have
on
it or
the
I
rest
can't.
2,400. I mean,
So-
Because
what else can I
if you make
have?
it 3K, I might go all in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then you can't.
You really just give it all to me.
And
If
I
I have
easily
kings,
could have done that with
you
Queens,
just
Kings.
call.
Yeah,
just
no,
give
I
it
know,
to him
but
right
you
now.
also
Give it to
take
me
away
now,
my,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Why wait?
You know, yeah, that's yeah. We're on the same page.
There was actually a lot of money out there too. There's
Yeah.
more than you might
Why
think.
wait?
It's
There's
like 2,500, 3,000.
No, didn't you? You 4-bet to 20.
No, I made it like 1,800 or something.
Oh, did you make it?
But
I
I've
think
never had a hand. I was
No, but
supposed
then
to
there was
clear-
also-
clearly supposed to be over.
you know, all
before
the
You
I
won
money.
lost.
like 300,
Somehow I lost.
1,000.
Yeah, oh, maybe it was a
24.
straddle.
Sick.
Yeah.
It might have been. That's why. Yeah, you're right.
I might be wrong on those numbers.
I think anyway, there was a lot of money in there for sure.
I was picking up almost like the 3,500 to 4,000 range, which is a lot of money.
For sure. And you have outs, 5 ace king. I mean.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. You have to have tens plus.
Oh yeah.
To really have me in that where I'm not getting the right price.
Right. Yeah. No,
on a crazy gamble.
Okay, so you want to know that hand? I'll tell you the hand I want to know because you have to remember the cards first, right?
Yeah.
I want to know the hand where it was Queen 8-7. I bet the flop. You called.
1900.
Turns a 10. I check. You check. River's a 10. I bet 1,200. You make it 3,200. I fold it.
I know the answer. I just gotta think. It was Queen 8-7.
No. Yeah.
Or no, right? Queen 8-7.
Rainbow.
And it was River 10-10, right?
Yeah.
Take the fours and do it.
10-9. I had top open ender.
Yeah. And you river trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I had nothing.
Oh, you had nothing?
No.
Oh, well, that made it easy.
No. I mean the hand that.
Oh, yeah, you had nothing. Yeah. I actually tossed and turned over that. I swear to God.
You would have got it. I would have pulled it.
400 trips.
I had like 10.
Oh, 15. Oh, he's got it.
I don't remember
Right. Sorry.
exactly but I had nothing.
Excuse me.
I had a hard time sleeping because of that, actually. I'm not, you think I'm joking, and I really did. What made it so hard is because I know it triggered a 4-bet. That's why I had a hard time. Like something I did, I felt caused a reaction.
Yeah. No, you had the right read. I was impressed when you were thinking about it with 3 people behind you. I was like, shit.
This is for fucking real. This fucking guy's gonna give me like 5,000 on the river. I have a straight, of course. He has no fucking clue where I'm at in these fucking hands. It's so brutal.
Freaking idiot billionaires.
Even if he's bluffing, I can't even call. It's so sick. Like, they're just dead every fucking hand. I'm so good at poker. How the fuck do I run that?
Talking about
All right, now show the bluff.
I don't care if he's bluffing. Good bluff.
So, if
Ooh, 9-10?
So awesome. Oh no.
if I check in your betting, you're not going to bet though.
Just quads.
No, but you pay off 5,000 on the river, right?
If I don't make the quads?
Of course, you have 3/8. Looks like the nuts to you. Just put in 2,400 with fucking fours.
Like looking back at how that just
That was kind of like your
fours.
hand.
Yeah. You're not gonna
where you had
You don't think you don't know you're dead when I make it 1,500 more?
the turn comes
you
to
wanna
5 and the
bring
river
ace
comes
hand
to 3.
It's just read the read.
Oh, the flop. No, the nut straight. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on
I
here?
had a lot of hands.
I'm having trouble getting to the finish line on these fucking things this week. So brutal. Ace, king, and a made straight. We put the money in when the straight comes.
I couldn't figure out if it was a straw.
Calls 2,400 with fours. How the fuck am I not up 20,000 in this game?
Is it 200?
150.
150.
There's so many different chips.
I said chippy.
Thank
What if a
you.
club came in and you're just going to check fold?
I'm not. He has to, I raised so much to get isolated against 3/8.
I understand, but
I got rid of the
I
flush
flopped
draws.
the flush draw.
Yeah. I raised to make sure I got heads up against an 8 who's going to pay me another 3K on the river. That's what was going on. Played brilliantly, Todd. No money on the flop. 2K on the river. 3K on the river. It pays.
But you knew I was searching for my master hand.
Oh, that's not a master hand. The fours was no master hand, trust me.
That was the master
That was the
hand.
master
He
hand.
had us all dead.
All right. You have a different definition of master hand.
Well, we all had the...
You had each other's cards.
And he probably had one, too.
No one had my cards.
Not me. I don't remember if I have a set or not.
It worked for you. You got my 2,400 and you got my 2K.
This is a bit.
1625 total.
That wasn't master hand, Phil.
It was a
If
low
you were the
grade
quadruple A player, you would understand.
Yeah.
He had us all drawn up.
Which was a
Chippy,
master
they don't
hand?
understand.
This last one
They
where
don't
I was-
understand
This
these
last
things.
one where I was dead, that was his master hand?
We're just gonna have
Oh,
to-
the one
He-
before.
He was dead when he had the nuts.
He could have any card to fill up, right? He didn't have to hit quads, did he?
He could have
I
had
did not, I did not
mean,
eat quads.
he had
Just pair the board at all.
He had like 3/4 the deck.
Shit, he had all kinds of outs. He had a whole 10 outs, I think. That's really good for him. When he steps in a big pot-sized bet, 3.4 to 1 underdog, good shape for him. A lot of times I just have him dead in our home game. Then I start jacking it up.
I explained that last night, that that's your preference, to just have someone drawing dead.
It's much better. God damn. Just can't get out
It's
of here.
almost always fun to play poker with Phil Hellmuth, I'll say that.
It's great.
It is fun.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I knew you were going to tilt late, Shippy, but I didn't think you'd get that tilty.
Check.
You still got 12 more minutes to...
I
Oh,
know.
you got out though, right?
No, I'm not out. I need
Oh,
to
so.
stack you. I need.
What do you mean you're not out?
Well, I'm not out because
Big chips.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some next
but,
level shit there, Alec.
think
I
I'm
saw
in
2 low
20.
cards. I thought he had a set.
for this-
I'm sorry. I didn't
For
mean to
this
slow.
session, I started this session with like 13. I immediately donked
That's fine.
4 off the grill.
You deserve that.
Flop the flush.
Thank you.
Oh, you're talking about this late session.
Yeah, the late.
When you donk it off to Torelli, his fucking hand holds up. When you donk it off to me, there's somehow like a fucking quad 8s in the door.
That's
for
what
you.
we call it in Texas. It's called a gar hole. You
Jesus
lose it, it goes
Christ.
down the freaking hole, and it don't ever come back out.
Let me spread my hand. I thought I had 2 pair.
I believe that. Yeah.
If not, I would have bet
I thought
on
you
the
had
river.
2 pair too when you turned it.
Yeah, I was going to bet on the river, but then I
I think I
misread my
ran
hand.
pretty well to win that hand in
Yeah,
a lot of
you-
ways.
Okay, we got 11 minutes left,
Absolutely.
boys. Let's go.
Oh, you raised?
That was a present.
It's hard to pick up Ace King and make it 2,400 and have him call with 4s. Listen, we're running out of time. We probably won't do it next time.
Check.
I should have just bet 4,000 on that flop anyway. 10-7-5. But honestly, I thought for you to call 2,400, you'd have to have jacks. Because you know I can only have 1 of 4 hands.
Check.
600.
Ace King's easier to get than aces or kings.
Why don't you just look in his eyes?
Queens.
Yeah, that would help.
He had it.
He had it, you're right.
He had me beat. I should have called the 2,500. He's done with it.
You should shift the pre-flop.
No, I want the action.
Then I'd go crazy and call 2.
Really?
Check.
I'm just trying to tilt him more, so.
Wow, I thought, wow, this is nice. I got even for the trip in this little cash game. I'm only going to show them the nuts for the last half an hour. They're going to gamble. And I still lost. That's hard.
Didn't you accuse Cate of being results-oriented and if she's winning or losing, how much she's going to be betting and all that? Now you're saying you're doing it?
I always do. That's the way I play every day, though.
Okay.
I get the nuts and jam it. That's what I do.
2 pair.
Get the nuts and jam it, it's been called.
The only guy who can mess Torelli up is Cantu.
Nice time.
Thank you.
He's the only one.
All right, we pull out a 2P4, please.
No.
Oh, no.
Why is it 2, 3, 4,
I
7,
don't feel
8,
bad for you
9?
on this one, since you've won all the money on this one.
Phil,
The other time it
you
was
can
different.
overrule him, I think. 7, 8, 9.
How to get in?
I know. I
See, you
would
can
love
have 5
7.
keys
Whoa.
in there, and I really don't feel bad.
Make him respect
I
your
can't,
authority.
I can't mess with Chris. He's.
Yeah, I saw you couldn't.
I messed with him yesterday, and so he's like. Now I have to step back and let him control the table.
What do you say? You take this one, I'll take the next one.
Nice, nice.
So what happened now?
2 more hands. Which
more?
is- sucks. I just got Shippy gambling with me now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, this
We
one
might
doesn't
just
matter,
continue
Phil.
this game off air.
We might have to go play.
Yeah, this game could.
How much
be
you call this time, Shippy? 3? 3. No, I would have made it less. This is very disappointing. Maybe Cantu will get confused and pay me off.
Nope, can't do it. Nothing.
You thought about it though. You gave it a study.
2 more hands. I agree. That was.
Shippy, you can answer if I say, "Are you going to call 3?" You can say no. I would have made it 2.
Yeah, you got to tell him, Shippy. That wasn't fair.
I would never have opened for 3 if I thought it would
not
be
clear to me you're
Okay, that hand didn't count. We'll play 2
Yeah,
more.
I mean, Shippy, that was a little low of you. Tell him if you're going to call.
Folding.
That is
Gamble.
I'm
really...
still learning the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call 50.
You should ask him if he's
I'll
going to
call
call.
50 to show what a sport I am.
All right, I'm gonna.
Spoil it for everybody.
No.
Did you ask, though, Todd?
Ask who?
If they were going to call.
The authorities.
God, I feel like I'm going to bust Todd right here.
I predict you don't.
Really?
I might bust somebody this hand. You gonna try to steal the last spot like last night?
This is the
I hope
second
she
to last
does.
one.
No, this is the last one.
No, one more.
An easy lineup to
he,
get
he
through.
granted us a reprieve.
Oh, he gave us a reprieve 3.
Alec, I seriously regret not believing
How
that
much
you
is it?
had a flush in that
Yeah.
early hand. That
That could have been the difference too.
was the difference.
One of those that you could have done different and one bad beat. You're still up, right?
What's
No,
wrong with you, Cate? Look
I
what
think
you
I'm
did.
actually down for the trip, but I have to go do the math.
Yeah. You got a lot. You did a
How does
impressive
this
comeback
happen?
though, pretty
I
quick.
did. One low-grade master hand, Alec.
It's just been a long
That was
trip.
awesome.
It's just been a weird trip. Haven't flopped one set in 4 sessions or 5 sessions.
Pull that in, please.
Weird.
13?
Yes.
What is going on here? Every time I limp like that with these huge hands, everybody goes crazy. So sick.
Maybe we just have big hands.
not yesterday. They didn't. Wow.
Kate, can you move your hand just 1 second, please?
Move my hand?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at.
Oh, hands are stacked.
7?
Are you concerned with my stack?
I'm not sure how much
I'm
to.
after it.
What to do.
I take it back. I didn't flop one full house yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, show the bluff. So good for the game. Can we
It
do
will
2
be
more
good.
hands? Because, I mean, there was all pre-flop action.
I wasted a lot of time that
One
time.
more hand.
All right.
Last hand. Sorry, guys.
Tried to get.
It would have been 2 if
tried
it
to
wasn't
get
for
the
Todd
cutoff.
stalling.
Phil, can't you override him?
Yeah, come on, Phil.
Phil, let's go.
Kate may have gone crazy.
Yeah, I think
should've
Kate
just
might have
played
just like...
Straddle.
Well, she went crazy the last
on
hand
a
yesterday.
restraddle.
You saw it.
Almost like I
don't
couldn't
know. I'll have
have
to see how
found a
much it is
better
first.
spot.
That's
I
what it
wussed
is?
out bad that hand.
Okay.
Would you have like
No, I'll give you cash.
6-8 suited?
I'll pay you when I'm done.
She said yes. She had the 6-8 suited.
That's what I had. What are you talking about?
Wow, I had 7-9 suited.
I had a pair. I was so sure I was going to flop a set and bust somebody.
Try that again, Kate. See what happens.
Should have just shipped it at Kate.
one time.
That'll for sure be a TV camera at your embarrassment, Todd.
What kind of question is that?
Why does everybody go crazy? I should have just opened for 300. It's such a good game.
hard-
Why can't we
it's
just
hard to
just
make
sit
sense.
there? Oh, let's 7 of us just go over there and just
God! No!
We can have some more fun. It would be more fun to play this game. Does anybody else want to keep
Did you
playing?
really?
I was so sure we were going to ship it right
I
there.
said I'll keep playing.
Yeah, I'd like to
Oh,
keep
I thought you
playing.
said pocket queens. I don't know.
People go crazy because it's hard to make hands.
They're going to come and color
You
you,
can't-
up.
you can't
Obviously,
make
if
the
you want
nuts,
to
so
go
you gotta-
somewhere else to continue to play, you can have that discussion with them.
What's your plan?
We're going to do interviews with
I'll
Alec, Cate, Phil. You guys are doing a combo this time.
Oh, we're doing a little
It's going to be pairs
open
figure
discussion.
skating.
Yeah.
And then Dany for interviews. So you can arm wrestle on who wants to go first or whatnot.
Phil, if I could go first, I'll set that up.
Thank you very
Okay,
much,
when you're
everyone,
done,
for playing.
I'll never-
We
Thank
greatly
you.
appreciate it.
A lot of fun.
And
Oh,
make
I don't
sure
need a mic.
that,
That's
That's my
Aaron
only
gets you
set of the whole
final.
fucking thing. And I was so
Actually,
sure.
I hit the flop. I almost decided to try to